wearing it.
Not anymore.
Your hat has been taken.
Well, I allow
23,
him
I guess.
to take it. If he's gonna wear it, yes, but he can't wear it while I'm wearing it. That's a no-no.
No, he just
Can't be wearing
pops
my
on the,
clothes
on
while
the
I'm
front.
still inside them. Okay.
He pops into on the front of your robe, like near your neck, like a cat.
Nameless wears Cabal's clothes while they're wearing their clothes. Scandalous.
Can I tell? You're shadow. You're not physical.
Yeah,
Nameless
so I
wears
guess I can
Cabal.
wear your clothes.
I suppose
I allow it.
technically, yeah, kind of. Also, Grizzle, could you change your picture at the bottom left to match then? With
Oh
that?
wait.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're not. You're just now getting onto the. Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second session of Curse of Strahd. Last time on Curse of Strahd, you had all just gone through into Barovia itself proper. After being driven through a wagon and through the mist, your wagon ended up disappearing along with your driver, or you stumbled onto the mist and fought several dire wolves. In the middle of combat, a Irina showed themselves up into the fight and assisted you in your wolf subjugation. When they brought you
This
over
time
to the village...
We're gonna have two Irene. Next time we'll have two Irene.
Irina 1 and Irina 2. And you went over to the village, went around looking, and met up with the church. And tried your best to help them with the particular issue they have, namely that Father Donovich's son, Doru, has been turned into a vampire. After managing that situation, you all met Strahd themselves, the big man, as they directed you over to enter this house in search of a rose, as, in their words, they cannot enter the house uninvited. Perhaps, your characters suspect, they may be a vampire.
Was it before or after he turned to the cat?
Before or after he told us he was a vampire?
It was a very shocking revelation, as all of you are now standing outside of this house. As Lars, you have just put in your thieves' tools into the lock and heard it click. And I'll go ahead and bring you to that map.
Wow.
Just drop our stills right there in the front.
Yes, at the very bottom left is where it will be.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
Ash
my
Trey.
Oh man, look at that. That's a tiny Lars. There we go. Picture. This
So
is the
wait,
gate, and
there's
this is
like-
the actual door itself.
Oh, okay. So this is a gate. Okay. That was like. Wait,
I
let me get-
forgot my character's personality. Hold up.
Who am I?
Who am
You're
I?
You're like, lines?
Fury suffers from amnesia for
Could you repeat
That's my motivation.
said Fury suffers from amnesia for a moment.
Yeah.
Who am I?
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
literally
right.
had like 2 hours of sleep and I don't know why, but I'm so tired and that's why I'm like,
Wait, you're not sure
You're
why
the
you're
last-
tired after having
Why
2
do
hours
you
of sleep?
never sleep?
Was the last
Ah.
time you were running on 48 hours without sleep, you said?
true. I don't know. I guess Tuesdays are just not a good day for me. I'm sorry. I'm usually pretty well rested. Like this isn't like a
I'm-
normal occurrence.
I'm pressing X to doubt.
Hey, come on. I was fine yesterday.
You gotta prove it to us next time. If you come to sleepy again, you're not gonna believe.
That is valid.
Alright. The door, you hear the click as the door seems to be unlocked. You may proceed to open it if you would like.
Hey, maybe we should take a look through these windows here.
I'll open the door.
Yeah, it's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm.
Are you looking through the windows before or after they're doing that, Lars?
I'm not looking in the windows, I'm just opening it.
Okay, well, I'll do this subsequently. First, you look through the window, and here's what you see.
Is it
In
just
front- in-
inside?
Wait,
In front of you, inside of this room, you see an oak-paneled room that kind of looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed dogs.
Yeah, definitely looks stuffed, right?
They're very
Yeah.
well stuffed, and they are currently motionless,
I trust nothing.
as stuffed dogs are tending to be.
Like stuffed dogs, like taxidermy.
Yes,
Stuffed
like
dog.
taxidermy dogs.
Thinking emoji.
Yeah. Something's. The house.
Meanwhile, Large, you go ahead and open up the front door right there, and here's what you see.
Another door.
Another door. There's a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed double doors lead you down here, and another door awaits you, though it's currently closed.
How lit are the rooms?
They're all relatively dark, but with just a few seconds, you can see that there are usually lanterns around the area that are unlit, but are able to be lit up again fairly easily.
I step forward very carefully
Okay.
on
You move forward.
tiptoes.
The wood creaks beneath your feet as you move.
Okay. Sorry. Hmm.
I think at this point,
Okay.
this house may either be abandoned or this is some sort of death house, ghost house. How you call them? Whatever you call these kind of places. I hate these places.
Well, Strahd said the owners are dead.
Yeah, but isn't Strahd dead too?
Look, I'm not a
That-
not a researcher of the occult here. I don't know what a vampire even is.
Hmm.
Go in
Before
and
coming in,
figure it
I
out.
knock on the door and I announce that I'm coming in.
You introduce yourself to the door, and the door opens in front of you as you open it, as doors are often known to do.
Hey, just open the next door. If
I-
anyone's,
I inspect the shield over here.
All right, you inspect the shield, and it seems emblazoned with a logo of the Morning Lord, similar to the one that you recall seeing on Donovich, of a raisin emblazoned on it.
Who's Donovich again?
the priest.
The priest. Okay.
The Father, the Priest, the Holy Spirit.
The
Do
El
I-
Padre.
Padre. Do I make
Here's
a
what
Pretty
connection?
devout.
Yes, you easily recall having seen it before. And you look into this room, and this is what you see in here. A grand staircase appears to be here, and it extends up another floor.
Hmm. Carefully. Very carefully.
The
What's
staircase is made
this?
out of marble and is red with carpet. To the left, you see an unlit fireplace.
Thing.
Hmm.
Can we get somebody to light the fireplace?
As I walk in, I say, "This is terribly dark," and I cast firebolt into the fireplace.
All right.
Is there any wood in the fireplace?
Yes, actually, there was unlit wood that seems to have been just left there. It's actually partially rotting, but it's good enough to light up.
Hey! First rule breaking and entering: don't leave evidence you were here. Put that out.
I cast light on Leopold.
All right, Leopold, you are a shining beacon of light as the fireplace gets
Sure.
quickly extinguished.
Oh,
I pick my. Does anyone have something I can cover my shield with? If if I need to.
Lars
can-
reaches into his bag and pulls out some random scraps of cloth.
Thanks. I put it over my shield, but I can move it out of the
I
way to
cast
light,
light to
the
cover
light.
Leopold's entire body.
Hmm?
You covered your shield, so now it made your entire body a light source.
You
you
cannot
want
make the
to
whole body a
Oh,
light
God
source,
damn it.
but you can make your
Yeah.
shield a
Are,
light source.
are they smaller than 10 feet? It says 10
Yes.
feet.
But they are not an object. So what is not an object? Thankfully.
Okay, well then I cast light on the cloth that's covering the shield.
Please stop that. I will light the way, but let me cover myself if I need to hide.
I
The
can
door is open.
I can always cancel the light.
Yes, but I would like to be able to cancel the light too. Hmm.
There's a grand foyer of sorts is here next to you. There are sculpted images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs all across the wall in a very decorative way.
I like this place.
I'm gonna step in and
I-
I'm gonna.
Alright. You step into the room in here, and you notice that the stuffed dog seem to have been changed a little bit, as all three are currently looking at the window you had peered in from.
Yeah, I hit this dog.
Is that how they appeared to be before I entered there? Like when I stared through the window?
No, they were looking into exactly the formation they are right here, and now when you entered again, all three were staring at the window. But otherwise, they are currently motionless.
Can we cast Fireball
Yeah,
on one of the dogs?
I could do that, but like I don't know why I would.
I didn't trust the dogs before, and I don't trust them less now. I'll just hit this one.
Alright, you hit it.
Well, hold on, but like, can you tell though? Like,
Hmm?
what if you carry? Like, I wouldn't have noticed that. And I'm like in real life.
Oh, I have a good wisdom. My intelligence is shit, but I have common sense, and I'm afraid.
I have Perception and Investigation, so I think.
More importantly, it is assumed that unless otherwise specified, anything one character knows, the others immediately know afterward, as if it had been shared to them, right? So presumably, Strahd should share this, unless they specifically say they don't.
Cool.
Yeah, you hit the stuffed dog over here with your sword, and it leaves a nice gash on the side, of which cotton stuffing falls out of.
I feel like we're quickly failing the rules of burglary.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not breaking anything. In fact, I don't really care all that much about this place in particular. But I just wanted to have a look at these beasties here.
Wait a second.
And who's going to arrest us? Strahd?
Do you have nature proficiency, Atreus?
Nature, I do not.
Do you, Leopold? Leopold?
Hmm?
Do you have nature
Oh,
proficiency?
sorry?
I have Nature
I
Proficiency.
don't.
All right.
I do.
You are not currently in the room, but you would, if you would like to, you can enter the room. As Sarge simply sees them, Atreus simply sees them, and then sees that they are black dogs. Andresta, you enter, and you recognize them more specifically as mastiffs.
Oh, mastiffs. Okay.
Pretty puppy.
Oh.
Light them on fire, please.
Does this look like a closet?
Yes. As this, if you want to, you can light this one on fire. You look inside the closet, and it's largely empty.
And this
That one too?
is a fair place too.
Yes.
Okay.
Same thing.
Can we light the fireplace in here and throw them in the fireplace? I don't trust them.
I don't trust them at all.
What's with you people and lighting things on fire, eh?
Yeah, seriously.
It's fun.
Atreus looks to be virtually undeterred by these what he clearly believes to be stuffed animals.
All right. So, are you throwing all three into the fireplace?
I'll stand a defensive position here.
For what
just
though?
shaking my knees. I am, as I told here, I am deathly afraid.
Of
So I'm afraid of
Everything?
anything. I'm afraid of ghosts. I'm afraid of vampires. I'm afraid of those things. I'm afraid of something crawling off the floor. So I'm ready. If something jumps out of anywhere, I'm going to hit it, or defend myself, or do something. I stay
Ask
here.
him, what manner of guard are you?
Atreus is gonna open that closet if it's
Alright.
closed.
It is similarly empty outside of a few fairly valueless hunting trophies.
What kind of hunting trophies?
A few bullhorns,
Hmm.
some deer
Okay.
teeth.
I'm gonna pocket one of those horns.
You now are in possession of a fairly valueless bullhorn.
Nemesis is gonna take one too.
Alright, you have a bullhorn as well.
Just sinking into the shadow.
And Andreste, were you going to throw them into any of them into the fireplace, or are you just telling people to do that?
It's currently unlit, but I will place the stuffed animals into the fireplace.
Right. You put one of them into the fireplace, you put the second one into the fireplace, and you put a third one into the fireplace.
Fulu is going to sigh and cast a create bonfire inside the fireplace.
Alright, you cast create bonfire.
Don't you
There's
think
no
you guys are
bonfire.
taking this a little bit too far?
Not at all.
I'm just like, I feel like we're wasting time, but I don't feel like arguing. So
I thought we were breaking and entering.
We didn't break
I
anything yet.
Oh, you're right. I break one of the trophies. I like to smash it. Like I grab it and smash it on the ground.
Well,
Sunny
you guys
just
want to
face
toss?
palms out here.
If you want to toss their poor stuffed taxidermic puppies into the fire, then
Okay.
it's your decision.
A thorough investigation of the room simply reveals there is nothing else of value here.
Alright, let's go check other rooms.
Okay.
Atreus is a little bit disappointed at the wanton destruction of hunting trophies.
Do you
Is there
want
anything
Viri,
of value
Viri, you're the
in
last
this
person to exit out of the room, and as you exit, you hear something. You hear whimpering.
The fuck?
It's the
Oh.
puppies.
Oh,
Don't look
it's-
back. Don't go back in there.
It's the puppies.
So close the door and lock it and forget about it.
Can you lock it from that side?
Yeah. I just
Lock it from the inside as you close it.
I just kind of slam it and move away quickly.
Still got the other rooms.
This door here.
Right. You open up this door over here. So far, every door that you've touched has been unlocked, as this one is no exception. And you see this, along with two people right there.
Oh wait, am I opening the wrong? Oh, okay. Once again, I opened the wrong door.
Oh wow. Okay.
You see two.
people.
You see two children, currently just eating a meal there at the table. They have not noticed you peeking in.
I'm not peeking. I just opened the door.
Okay.
Yes. They have not noticed you regardless.
Okay. I address them and ask them, "Aren't you supposed to be dead?"
Atreus is just going to assume that these people are wandering kids who wandered into the wrong building. Hey, you kids, I think you kind of entered in the wrong building.
Hmm.
You can't just go into people's homes and then eating their food.
Are you?
Do
You,
you
you
have
see the-
Do you have a closer portrait of them?
in a bit, as the left child there, the girl, speaks up and is like, "Oh, you must be Daddy's friends. Do you want to eat also? Thorn, say hello to them." Hi.
Who is your father?
My father? My dad. My dad is my dad. As you get a
We're
closer
good
look at
friends
them,
of his. We know him. We know him. We're just messing with you.
they just introduce themselves as Rose and Thorn.
Dude,
Which one's
my
Rose?
name.
Oh no!
Rose is probably the one on the right, is my guess.
Oh no.
That one's Rose, and this one is Thorn. Okay.
The taller one is
Oh,
Rose, and the smaller one is
yeah.
Thorn.
Oh,
Right in the portrait, left in the map.
Oh.
I examine what they're eating.
It kind of looks like just a standard meal of macaroni with a couple little mashed taters.
I scoff a little bit.
Yeah, you kids, you probably can go play in a different building. Probably not in this one.
But this is our house. Why would we be anywhere else? Do you want to eat? They motion for you to sit down and eat.
Your house? We always told this house was abandoned.
Well, that can't be right. I'm here. And Thorn is here too. The two of us are here.
Sunny
I
whispers
don't think-
to whoever just talked. Hey,
I sit down at the table.
Strahd
say-
said their parents are dead. You might want to be more sensitive.
Yeah, Strahd never said it was abandoned. He just said that they both.
Oh, I heard. Oh, children, I'm sorry to inform you, your parents are dead.
That a little harsh there.
You
Sorry,
see
I-
Rose laughing.
Cabal doesn't get it.
You're funny. Even Thorn, being so little, is kind of chuckling.
Yeah, your parents are dead tired from working so hard, you know? They'll be home later.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought they were dead as in unalive.
Yeah, Cabal, you know.
Apologies, children.
Just step back.
Children, I want to help and take care of you. I think there's something dangerous happening here. Would
Oh, you
help
must be
me?
talking about the monster in the basement. Daddy tells us about it sometimes, but we just go to our room when it happens. We haven't heard it lately. So we came outside, and we're just eating.
Should ask
Yes,
them about the road.
this
Basement.
is
Monster
the
in
kind
the
of
basement
thing.
seems to be more pressing.
Yes.
I'll just sit here and like start eating whatever they were offering.
All right, you sit down at the table, and then as you sit down in front of you, Vera, you blink, and your table is populated with macaroni and taters as well.
Oh,
It seems like a bad idea.
Oh, what?
Vera is impressed at, the
Service.
magic and just starts chomping on the food.
All right.
Alright.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, anyone else hear that part about the monster in the basement?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I sure
you
did.
said there is a monster in the basement.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you
What-
kids
what-
mind elaborating about that a little bit more?
Oh, we don't know anymore. Every time that we hear it, we just go back to our room. Daddy makes us, and then we just play with our toys up there for the rest of the day. But we haven't heard from them recently.
Can you tell us what sounds the monsters make before you get sent to your room?
It's kind of like a you're just making like little imitation kind of ghostly sounds as a child might.
If you could say that to whine.
Where is the basement?
We don't know. We know it's here. I tried looking once, but then Daddy reprimanded me and told me to stop, so I stopped. I'm going to find it one day.
Somebody asked where their dad is now.
Uh,
If he's not dead.
where?
What kind of
I wish that's
flooring
what the dad looks like.
is there?
All right, one question at a time. What was the first one?
What kind of
Where-
flooring?
The flooring?
Is-
The floor underneath you looks like it was made out of wood. Paneled wood, specifically.
Where is your dad now?
Oh, they were working on something, and then we haven't seen them. Sometimes they go away for a little while, but they always come back. Daddy always comes back. Always.
Oh,
And then they make us macaroni and taters, my favorite. And it's your favorite too, Thorn. Don't you say otherwise.
who made this?
Hmm?
Do you
I'm
hear the
trying
kids?
to.
Their daddy.
Our daddy made it.
As I laugh.
Eyes emoji.
But
Hmm,
he's not here.
But daddy is here. They made food for Viri too. As they point at. Not sorry, they don't know your name, but I let you introduce yourself. In which case, they point to your plate, which has not macaroni and taters because you have eaten it. It was acceptable, as food may go.
Nice.
Is your daddy upstairs?
Oh. I don't know. Daddy always goes to handle a monster in the basement. Maybe they were down there?
Feeling their daddy might be in their heads. I say under my breath, like trying not to get them to actually hear me say it.
Hmm. Well, thank you.
Atreus is just going to walk out. He's in the business of killing beasts, not in the business of taking care of ghosts.
I will try and find your dad. Yes.
Oh.
Be good.
We'll be good. We're always good. Ain't that right, Thorn? We always listen and do as we're told. Because we're grown-ups.
Yes. I move out through this door. And then I collapse to the floor.
So, kids, I got a question for you.
Oh, you're so fluffy. Thorn does want to go and try petting you.
And don't pet me. That's kind of rude.
Thorn,
Anyway.
Thorn, get over here.
He doesn't like to be pet.
So, those portraits in the front hallway there, yeah? Is your dad in one of them?
Oh, yes, yeah. My daddy is inside one of them.
That's interesting phrasing, kid. So we'll help you find your dad. All right?
Oh, thank you. If you find my dad, let them know that we're feeling hungry, and to bring us some food, okay?
All right. I'll make sure he brings you some vegetables too. Those are some nice macaroni and taters you got there, but some vegetables, some protein, something nice to eat. You know what? I'll also tell him to get one of those nice dream pies from the nice lady.
You are so nice. Thank you.
Right, and if you hear any weird noises, go up to your room like your dad told you, right?
Just continuing to stuff their faces.
Lars leaves.
Oh God, this is not right. This is not right at all. Those
Yeah,
things
you
are
don't
not
put carbs with
fine.
carbs when you're eating.
Well, since I'm still at the table, I want to ask them if they know anything about a rose.
Oh, I'm Rose. You're so funny.
Wait a minute.
Eyes emoji.
Wait a minute. My brain just kind of clicked.
Viri's brain as they're sitting down. They're mid-bite when Rose answers the question.
Yeah, it just dropped on the fucking
Wait a
plate.
second.
God,
Everything
what
just clicked for you in that moment.
did you guys actually figure it out? I didn't.
Yeah.
What were you in here for? Like, I just. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay.
It just now clicked.
Okay. Well.
Someone should ask the kids how old they are.
How much we can get in trouble for kidnapping a kid.
Atreus wants nothing to do with any ghostly children. Ghost demon kids or whatever.
I'm gonna minor illusion Leopold's voice and ask how old the kids are.
Huh? They yell that back through the hallway. I'm 10 and Thorn is 4.
Okay.
It's a big 4-year-old.
Listen, you really think Strahd wants some creepy little kids?
I want
Yes.
to pass them.
Yes, yes, I do.
I mean, it's kind of weird that they're in here, isn't it?
I don't know how to proceed. My brain just exploded. So
I'm gonna open that door.
Right. As you're sitting there, Fury. Meanwhile, in the other room, Atreus, you open up this room here, and you see a variety of hats and coats that are all fairly fresh, as if they had been recently washed.
The hats and coats, do they look like they're made for an older gentleman?
Absolutely.
Of course. Hey, I think we have someone else in this house too.
Andraste wants to go back and check the foyer for the pictures and the shield.
Right.
For the strange wording of the children saying that that is in the picture.
Yes, you go ahead and check the portraits there, and indeed, as expected, you see a family portrait there with Rose and Thorn, a little bit younger than they appear right now, and in the background, just behind them standing is a woman, a father, which or presumably a father, and another lady there in the picture as well.
Can I check behind the pictures?
You check behind the pictures, there's wall. This is a nice wall.
Hey, while you're in there, why don't you grab a few of those pictures? Rich people collect them for some weird reason. They're worth a bit of money.
I don't think people want these pictures. The shield might be worth money, though. Andraste takes the shield.
Alright, you take the Shield of Arms with the Morning Lord on it.
So with Sonny's crazy
Leopold-
knowledge using his tailors and weavers tools, what can he glean from these hats and coats in here?
Well, outside that they are freshly washed, they are business attire, certainly used by somebody who is conducting some kind of professional business of some kind, whether it was meetings, most likely, an office worker.
Yeah, it adds up. It adds up. Dad goes away on business, These are his business clothes. Little fresh for, supposedly being dead and ghosts and all that.
Opening up this door.
And
Right,
when you
you go.
say ghost, something pops in Leopold's head, and I say seriously, Sonny, please give me a coin, one of my coins.
Sure. I'll hand you one of your gold coins.
I move here with purpose, and I look at Rose and say, "Kid, here," and I toss a coin to Rose.
Right. They catch the coin. It lands in their hand.
For being good kids. And then
Oh.
I come back. I puff my chest up, put my hands on my waist, and say, "They are not ghosts."
Leo, you crazy man. If a ghost that doesn't know there's a ghost finds out they're a ghost, they go crazy and destroy everything. You almost just killed us all.
I didn't know that, but they aren't, so it's fine.
Did you really have to
Knees
waste a
wobbly.
coin? You could have thrown like a spoon at them or something.
Meanwhile, Atreus, you enter the kitchen. It seems like a fairly standard kitchen. You have various implements that could be used to make some food, although they are all currently unused in any capacity at the moment. And there is over here a small dumbwaiter as well. Other than that, there appears to be a pantry that is currently closed.
Wait a minute.
Into the pantry we
You
go.
said none of these tools have been used?
No, they have not been used in any recent amount of time.
But
They're probably just eating microwave food.
What's a
Leftovers.
microwave?
Well, I mean, why is that surprising? Food just appeared in front of me.
Alright.
I'm
I
new
ask
here.
the kids what they like to do for fun and how long their dad usually disappears for.
But, as Rose finishes up the meal in front of them, they answer over to you. Oh, we like to play with our toys. Sometimes we run around the house, and we have our doggies that we play with sometimes. And they're nice doggies.
Are they?
Yeah. We usually just keep them inside the other room, though.
How
Children, I'm
bad
afraid
would
to
you
inform you that
be
your dogs have
if
died.
they went to sleep for a while?
Why would they go? Dogs need to sleep, silly. You need to sleep. I need to sleep. Me and Dorn were feeling very sleepy recently, though. We hadn't eaten in a while. And then we went to sleep, and then...
And
And then we woke up.
I see.
Lars, are you opening up that pantry?
Yep, I am doing what I detailed in chat.
You alright? You go ahead and open up the pantry, and with your eyes, you immediately spot something that seems fairly worthwhile. Like, it stands out visibly amongst all of the other implements around here that seemed non-interesting.
Is it beans?
It is very much magical by the looks of it. Like, you can tell just with your adventurer's eyes.
Kind of magic beans.
How
There
would
is
there
an
be
item called Bag of Beans. So Sunny, of course, goes up to inspect it and pulls on his black gloves.
You have it on. You have it with you. It is a big jar of about 12 pounds.
Alrighty, I want to inspect this thing and figure out what it is.
All right. You believe you would need some kind of identification magic to glean more about it beyond this.
Alright, Lars covers it up with one of his spare sacks. Kind of looks around, makes sure no one saw him. And then he sneaks out with this item.
Would you say a person could fit in the jar?
No, it is only 12 pounds. A person would most definitely not be able to fit inside of this 12-pound jar.
How about a small
What about a
animal?
raccoon?
A raccoon most certainly would not be able to fit inside of this as well.
How about
What
a
about
What about a
small,
shadow?
massless and bioluminous shadow?
A shadow kind of could.
We don't have a bard in the group, so I don't think we can put anyone in the jar.
So Sunny will speak up and say, hey, in this circumstance we found a cool magical item. Which one of you knows how to know what those are? Hypothetically.
I don't.
I don't have
And then I
identified
go
them
back
out.
here.
You
Why
totally
don't I have-
found something, didn't you?
Wait, I have a question. Are we playing with the rules where if we take a short rest, we can spend 1 hour identifying a magical item?
Yes.
Okay.
Would proficiency in Arcana help without identification magic?
Let me think. It's an uncommon item, so you probably have seen it at some point, right? Or have heard about it in your knowledge of Arcana as an example of a magical item. You take a look over at it, and you figure out that this is in fact an alchemy jug.
Yep, it's magic.
Hey,
pretty cool,
hands off,
actually.
hands off. Just the identifying guy here. Secret stuff, you know. You're in my inner circle now, pal.
Alright, well, now
Um,
you guys know it's an alchemy jug.
Friends, I don't understand a thing. Can you help? Why is this wall here? Oh fuck, I fucked up here. Second. This wall is, it goes here, 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 here. Where does it go?
Could just be a supporting pillar, you know, houses are heavy.
Could be a
How
shed.
else do we
Accessible
weigh
from
in
the
some
outside.
weight?
We can't tell from the inside.
I'll go check.
I'll
maybe
just like,
Maybe just give it a couple of knocks to see if something, if you can hear something in there.
yeah, that's what I was
Nope,
gonna do. Take out a
nothing there.
hammer, just pat, pat, pat.
Wait, Leopold, were you trying to exit?
Huh? Yeah, I went here.
You go
and I
here.
tried that.
You go here, and you try to open the door, and it is locked.
Okay, I go back, and
I am
And I
knocking,
say-
I'm guessing with Sunny. To try.
My-
Right? You knock with your fists, right? Sonny, you as well, right? Do either of you have perception proficiency?
I was
I
using a hammer, and I do have perception.
I have
proficiency.
I have
You guys
perception.
are all have perception.
All right, a lot of you have
I
perception
ha-
enough,
I
right?
can add one.
You don't need to
D4
roll for this.
that.
A roll for this
Oh,
is not
okay.
necessary, as you have proficiency with this, and it's clear enough. It is hollow.
Right. You might be onto something there, Leo.
There might be an entrance on a higher floor.
Or a lower floor.
Oh no.
And
And I
ask
have-
the kids how to get to the basement.
Well, they've already said. They've
I want
already
to ask
asked.
the kids where their rooms are and if they can show it to me.
Oh, Yeah.
Before that, I have to have an announcement to make. We are trapped, and we'll probably die.
Yeah, you calm down. Start from step one. Why are we trapped?
The door is locked.
All right. I
I'm
can
fairly
unlock
certain
it again.
Sunny can get us out. He got us in.
Yeah, but
Have you tried the
Uh,
windows? Just in
no.
case.
someone is trying to trap us.
No. These rich people, they got all sorts of security measures, doors closed behind them in case they forget and all that. Don't worry about it.
That's a very
Oh.
interesting sort of security system.
Yes, yes.
Let's try looking out the door. Let's try looking out that window. As Atreus is making his way through the room that everyone was freaked out before.
all right. You enter a room, and you see blood inside a fireplace.
Wow.
Guys,
Hello.
what did you do?
We speak nothing of this. No witnesses.
Yeah, that ain't right.
He's gonna continue going forward, and he's going to go to that window.
Hmm?
Is there any way to unlock the window?
You see no latches on this side, or on either side for that
Always
matter.
blast it open.
Yeah, let's wait until we have the rose to exit.
I'd rather not break this right now.
Right. On the topic of the rose, do we really think that we're supposed to abduct this child? Maybe a ghost, maybe not. Or you think he was talking about a real rose?
I can't
No,
say
Strahd
for
really did not
sure.
make that clear.
Can't say
Think-
for sure without exploring the rest of the house, but I might be likely that he was the girl.
Alright,
Wanting
let's-
the girl would mean he's very, very evil, which means he probably wants the girl.
Let's just search the house, see if there's any real roses, figure out how to get out. You know, it'll all be okay. Just everyone relax, stop freaking out. Just relax, everybody. Okay, relax.
Before we abduct
I'm
the
not
child,
going to
yeah.
let him.
Yeah, Sonny, you might want to take a couple of more deep breaths.
No. Just everyone.
Oh.
You're freaking out. Just you need to calm
Sonny.
down.
Yeah, I
Are
feel
you
fine.
good? Are you good at breaking and outing as well?
Well, yeah, that's half of it. Yeah, I mean, like we could break these windows, no problem. I got hammers for that. You got
I
thieves'
trust
tools.
you. And I'm calm.
Right. Here, take this hammer. See if we can just break the window. You know what? That would be impolite. There's still kids in here.
At least wait until we actually want to leave.
All right. Viri, you were asking them to show them your room, and they tell you, we can, but I don't think we can go inside. It's locked right now. We don't know where the key is.
Your dad locked you out of your own room?
Yeah.
Why?
You see, Rose just kind of looking at their plate momentarily. I don't know. Hmm? Thorn, do you know? And Thorn just shakes their head.
I go and pick Viri by the hand and pull her away and say, "It's probably just weird adult business."
Old business.
Uh,
I proceed to go with him and like leave the kids.
Hey
Hey.
kids,
We,
I'm
we
one of
will
your dad's
see into
buddies.
things.
I'm a locksmith. He accidentally locked you out. You can show us your room. We can get it open for you.
Oh. Go and make a persuasion check.
All right. Would this rather be deception? I mean, it's the same modifier for both.
Correct. It is. It would be closer to deception. Yes. I'm sorry. Unless Daddy says so, I don't want to.
Now that is perfectly okay. You're good kids listening to your dad.
You see
I'll
them
go ahead
smile.
and-
We're good kids. We always listen.
Hey,
Uh,
I kick this wall for well,
We should at least go
Good measure.
upstairs.
You
first
hear a
before
hollow
breaking
thud.
out of the house.
Viri, as you exit the room, you feel pretty good. That was some good food.
hey. We can also check out that dumbwaiter. I mean, I'm
You have
small.
some-
We can see where that goes.
Viri, you
Check
can
this
see now
out.
that you have more maximum HP than usual.
It's just bait not to eat the food in this campaign. Sorry. Great. How much?
I added it on. You have 5 extra temporary hit points of sorts, on top of the 3 you already had from the dream pastries and still have. So a total of 30 HP at the moment, which is cool.
I feel like food's gonna get me killed. At some point.
Just Willy Wonka it.
Yeah.
It's like with
What were you saying,
drugs,
Lars,
you feel
about the-
too good and then you're scared about it.
I was asking if anyone wanted to explore that option with me.
Which option?
I think we should explore the top floor to see all our options before we start doing more unconventional exploration.
Yeah, you folk are probably all a little too big for that anyway. I'll leave that to me later.
Are you going up the
AJ is
stairs then?
AJ is gonna start climbing up the stairs.
Up the stairs we go.
All right, up the stairs you
I'll
go,
go
and
first.
over to the right side, you can see right there.
So as soon as he turns the corner and sees these statues, he's like, "Right, you guys have fun. I'm staying downstairs."
Also gonna stay downstairs actually.
Okay, now I know maybe we screwed up last time, but I've got a good feeling about this. We cast Fireball on these right now, right?
We can
should-
toss them into the fireplace. It
How
worked
about
last time.
how about we just not burn everything that we see here?
Yeah, don't be rude.
We didn't burn the kids. That's not everything.
We burn the dogs, which
Let's-
are kind of the same thing.
Look, no, not
The
everything in this
dogs
house
were
has
dead.
to come to life,
They
okay?
were toys. They were toys. They were dead. The
Nothing
blood
has
is
come to
something
life.
else.
By the way, as you enter up here, you see that there's yet a third floor to the stairs, of which it is possible to ascend once more.
You say that, but after what I see about those dogs back in the other room,
I feel like we're trapping ourselves if we go up.
Nature's just gonna have a good look at this statue in front of him.
Mhm.
I'll go here and I'll stare at the statue.
You stare at it.
Man,
Atri,
it's
as you take a
gonna be-
look over at the statue, this is a fairly sizable armor on it, and the spear on it is finely sharpened.
How long
Oh.
how long has passed since we entered the home, roughly?
It's only
Or do
been
we
about
have,
like
any-
20 minutes. It hasn't been that long.
So this was like a legit statue? Or sorry, legit spear?
It's definitely a real spear, and it's definitely real armor as well.
I'm gonna reach over and try to pull off that spear.
All right,
I'll put
you
my
pull off the
shield
spear.
forward.
Alright.
Let's toss the spear downstairs. Take all the spears, toss them downstairs.
I'm in
Put the
agreement.
armor on the
Hey, I could
fireplace
use this,
and set it
actually.
on fire.
I mean, I could just place it back when I'm done with it.
You acquire, if you want to, you can indeed take those spears, Atreus. If you do, you will add 4 spears onto your infinite number of spears.
I'll take a spear. I'll take 4 of them if I can.
Alright, you take
Plus
them all
4.
without any issue. You have infinity plus 4 spears available to you.
Let's put
Wait,
those
Spears are different
armor-
from javelins. They're like very different.
Yeah, you have both. In fact, it always seems when you reach in your backpack, you always seem to have prepared just enough of them. It's strange. It's very convenient, really.
See,
Okay.
not everything has to come to life.
For now.
I still want to pick this armor, put it on the fireplace, and set it on fire. Kamal
You...
makes good fire. The fire solves problems. I like it.
I don't
that-
believe
I
that
remove
burning
the armor.
a metal set of armor will be very helpful.
Does anybody here have a history proficiency up above here? In this 4?
I do.
Actually, I think I do.
Yes, Andraste, you recall your history of attempting to your history lessons. Yes, burning metal probably doesn't work.
Common sense,
Well,
though.
Wait, what type of armor are we looking at here?
It depends on the heat of the flame, really.
It looks like it's steel.
No, like type chainmail, plate mail, that kind of. What kind of armor are we looking for?
Full plate body.
It looks like full
probably.
plate, yes.
Does it look like I can wear it?
Does it look like you can wear it? You take a look over at the size. It is not properly fitted for you.
Tragic.
Tragic, we don't have magic armor here and that automatically fits themselves to you.
Let's do another thing then. We pick the pieces of the armor, we put them inside one another, put them on the fireplace, so if they come alive, they get stuck there.
They just
I
flip
feel
into
like
each
that
other.
would take too much time.
Yeah, and also I don't understand why these guys are fascinated by these very mundane statues.
I
and
don't either, I'm just...
Yeah,
I
I
just
Tell you
wanted
what,
armor.
tell you
I'm
what.
not worried about anything
I'm
about it.
afraid of I'm afraid of literally everything here.
I'll tell you what, Leopold. You stay here and stare intently at these statues while we explore the rest of the rooms in this floor.
You would be in danger then. No.
Don't worry, I'll keep them alive.
Are you opening this door here, Kamal?
Nope. Instead, since he's doing that now, I instruct him. You bodyguard, open this door.
I look at him and say, I thought you weren't afraid. And I open the door.
Alright. You open the door, and here's what you see. In front of you on this door here is a ghostly-looking figure who simply looks over at you, and then continues working on the bookshelves over here.
I close the door.
The instant I saw the ghostly figure, I was already pole axe drawn.
I close the door silently.
Wrong door. That should be the door.
I say, oh, sorry, excuse me. Close the door. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Andraste is willing to reopen the door and walk in to address the ghost.
Alright, Andraste, you enter the door. You
Oh,
must
no,
be
no, no, no,
yes,
no, 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 no.
Mr. Durst. But you are not Mr. Durst, as you see it squinting at you, as it just continues working on the books.
Pardon me, whom is Mr. Durst?
You are not Mr. Durst. It squints at you, and proceeds continuing to work on the books.
I squint in return. Who is Mr. Durst?
You are not Mr. Durst. It squints at you, and then just continues working on the books.
Andraste takes closer steps and looks at the books on the shelf.
You look at the various books. None of them have any names whatsoever written on them.
Who's got the picture of the family?
I don't think anyone took it.
The pictures are still on the wall, but I have the shield.
Based on the description that you heard from them,
Just toss the shield at it.
yes, but I presume you described the picture to everybody in such a way that they know what it looks like.
Okay, cool. I cast minor illusion. To disguise Andraste as best as can as one of the gentlemen in the pictures.
All right, you there was only one gentleman in the picture, and Andraste, you now look like the gentleman there. The specter squints over at you. Hello, Mr. Durst. Welcome back.
Hello, Ghost. How are you?
Ghost? Are you Mr. Durst?
I most certainly am.
Oh, welcome, Mr. Durst. What can I do for you?
Can you tell me where I put the key to the kids' rooms?
The key to the kids' room. You left it next to the baby, sir.
Ah, of course. Thank you. Can you tell me where the baby is?
The baby is with the handmaiden as usual, Mr. Durst.
Right. And the handmaiden is where?
Just ask for the room.
Currently she is taking care of Walter inside of the room above us, Mr. Durst.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
If you are thinking of anything more, Alyssa, you should know that your mistress is currently down in the basement and may be up shortly. I would recommend against it, but it is all your choice as always, Mr. Durst.
Ask about the entrance to the basement.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Up shortly? I say out loud.
Wow.
Oh, no.
So it appears that these people are very much not dead, and in fact are engaging in extramarital affairs.
Well, I mean, they could be dead.
And
We
Josh
are
looks
talking
at
to
her.
a ghost.
Thinking emoji.
Right, as you exit the minor illusion, right? Because they can't follow you, right? But as you exit the minor illusion, they just squint at you. You are not Mr. Durst. And they continue to work at the books.
The illusion is still
shake.
there, right?
Yes.
Further
I
goes up to
just
the
follow-
illusion. Oh, what?
You just sneak your way into where the illusion is standing.
Can I do this before he dispels the?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Okay.
You step into the clothes someone else is wearing.
Yes, I step into the illusion. Does
Right?
he, and acknowledge the ghost.
Hello, Mr. Durst. Welcome back. It has been a while.
Could you lead me to the basement?
I cannot do that, Mr. Durst. You have tasked me with something of utmost importance in here.
Remind me what your task was.
Mr. Durst, I am currently setting up preparations for the ritual. It is timely, and I must be expedient.
Asking what ritual?
Which ritual are you preparing?
They narrow their eyes at you. Are you Mr. Durst? Go ahead and
Yes.
make a performance check.
Asking
Oh,
too many
no.
questions.
Yeah, that's
You
why I
are
didn't wanna
not
ask
Mr.
which one.
Durst, as initiative is rolled.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to ask originally. But
Atreus is in the back of face palming like you asked too many.
Hold on. Sorry, let me go. Sorry, I had to clear out the turn order. Please roll again.
I'll stick with my 2.
Oh, but I mean, you have to anyway, just because I need to set it on. It has to be on the initiative tracker.
What is this? 11.16.
That's a dexterity
9.16.
Oh, sorry.
Dang.
So I was technically like still downstairs. Do you want me to like go upstairs? I mean, I wanted to go upstairs before everything happened, but do you?
Yeah, if you had intended to, then yeah, you can be where you had intended to be, right? Like, I'm not super picky about it. Now, if you had
Sunny
intended
does
to be
have
downstairs, then you are downstairs.
I mean,
Where
I
is
was
this
thinking
again?
about it. I don't know. I was like,
Yeah. You actually had heard that there was some talking going on upstairs, and you went. Make sure your tokens are on the initiative tracker. If they're not, I don't count it.
Oh, okay.
That may require you to click on your token before rolling for initiative.
Yeah. Sorry. My luck with the dice is insane.
My luck is insane in the opposite direction.
I don't think I passed a single test yet.
Okay, never mind. No, it's the same direction as yours. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, then if everybody
Oh,
here
I-
is done with theirs, the two people who are able to move would be Atreus and Nameless. Both of you had been a little bit prepared for this. Atreus, you hear the words, "You are not," and you are just charging into the room immediately. Nameless, you are already prepared as well.
Yep. He definitely realized their mix-up. He was already waiting for them to mess it up. Let's
Honestly,
see.
you should have left my performance be.
Ghost making aggressive ghost noises.
Yes, it is absolutely looking hostile now. Its hair is standing on its end. It's about to reach out toward Andraste. No, sorry, not Andraste, Tefulu.
Is this a spot I can stand on?
Yes, out the corner.
Yeah.
Yes, you can stand there.
All right. So I'm gonna rush over there, and you idiots! He's just gonna shout as he swings at the specter with his pole axe.
Does the ghost
Oh.
see me?
Does it see you?
Ghost aware of my presence?
Let's see. Go ahead and make a stealth check. No, it is not aware of your presence right now.
Okay.
That's a good roll.
Eldridge Blaze.
All right, your 12 does connect into it, but your sword does not, or your pole axe does not seem to hurt it as much as you would expect. Go ahead and roll the damage on it, as does the Eldritch Blast land.
ah, fuck.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, yeah.
10 force damage goes and hits the Spectre. All right, is that it?
Yes,
Would
that
you guys
is.
like me to push it back 10 feet?
It gets pushed 10 feet back through this bookcase.
You just gave it cover.
Regardless, on its turn, it just immediately just dashes forward and attempts to drain life from Fulu. It misses, and then it tries again. Fulu, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm down.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
It might be down, and I would be downed by the damage. So
You still must make a Constitution saving throw. You do not feel all of your life essence getting sucked out of your body. You are just down and unconscious.
Yay!
Because if that had failed, you would have died.
half.
Is it our
All right.
is it our turn now?
It is all of your turns again, yes. And
Okay.
Oh, you took off the tracker, by the way.
Sonic is
yeah, I did, because it's just all of your turns anyway, right? So it's just back to back.
Andraste is going in
Oh.
and will cast Cure Wounds on Fulu.
Alright, Fulu, you are cured up. Eldritch Blast flies out and is at disadvantage because it's there, but it doesn't matter. It connects. Go ahead and roll it. And will you push it back 10 feet?
Yeah.
No! No!
It's blasted back from Eldritch Energy, 10 feet.
Since I
Gonna
don't-
take a,
Okay,
I'm
I'll
gonna take a
charge
step
it.
here, and I'm gonna swing at it 10 feet.
And I'm going
Connects.
to charge it.
Its AC is only 12. It's easy to hit, but it's not taking as much damage from your physical weaponry as you might expect.
Gosh,
Mhm.
dang it! I hate fighting ghosts.
Is it taking any damage? Like it? Is it?
You
is
see-
it phased by?
You see wisps of ectoplasm on Atreus's plaques.
Does
Okay,
it look
then I
a
attack.
Well,
little
perhaps
more
we have
fake?
more luck with magic than with physical weaponry.
How
So-
does it look?
Wonderful,
Does it look
so-
any faded?
It is starting to fade from existence.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
I'm going
attack
to
it then.
cast.
I step into the ruckus. Oh wait, what do you think?
Leopold, you swing out your longsword, easy connect, as does that light touch. With the final swing out from your longsword, it cuts it in half. Mr. Durst, why?
I shake the sword, clean it. Well, that was easy.
Easy
the
enough. We just killed whatever that thing was. It's probably totally unnecessary to do that in the first place.
What the hell happened here? I was
Mind your
just like,
questions, guys. Next time.
Wow.
I guess I'm the best actor in the group after all.
You are fine, right? Andraste? You just fainted from scared? You
I
don't
think it was
seem
Lulu
wounded.
who was knocked out.
Yeah,
Who's
Fulu
who's
fucking
not
died,
that?
not me.
Is combat over? Question mark.
Yes, combat is over. The Spectre is dead.
Cool.
Or more dead, I guess.
Atheist just gonna look around this room now.
Yeah,
Now
I
it's
walk
your
over
turn.
to the desk, and as I walk over, I look at Andras to say, patch yourself together. And then I
it wasn't Andras.
It was Lulu.
I inspect whatever the ghost was working on to see if I can identify any rituals he was working on.
There seems to be no ritual-like materials anywhere inside of this room, and all of the books around here appear to be blank on their spines.
Ah, okay. It seems like
Can I
it's
take a
just
book
my
and open it?
illiteracy.
I think we
think
burn
it-
it all.
Andressa, you pick up one of the books and you open it. You see on it written is the following words. Give me a second. A wood elf grabs a book from the bookshelf. That's all it says on one page. Would you like to turn the page?
I would like to, yes.
Unsure about the meaning of the book, the wood elf puzzles over what the words on it could entail.
I
This
have
is- I think
comprehension
it's-
languages.
Fulu
Can I pass
says-
the book to someone else and have them turn the page?
I take it from
Me,
your hand
me,
and
me.
I look at it.
Leo, can you read?
No.
Perfect,
I can turn
you
the
take
page
it.
though.
Alright, Leo takes the book. And you turn the page, Leo. You are unsure what it says.
I lick my finger before turning the page, and I look sagely.
Can we see
Alright,
what
and
it
hand
says?
it back. Hand it back, I'll read it.
Are you going to look over Leo's shoulder to try and look at the page?
Yes.
Alright, you look. You can put your character there to look over Leo's shoulder then.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry.
You look over their shoulder and it says, slowly, a figure begins to emerge from underneath the wood elf.
The fuck? I.
I look
What?
at underneath the elf.
I think we need to read this book to the end
Or,
to see how it ends.
Never mind. See.
I think we should throw it to the fireplace and forget about
No, not everything is solved with fire.
Oh
Please.
no. Evil stuffed animals are one thing, books are a different. Books good.
Will you try
Yeah.
turning the page?
Do it.
it. I'm afraid. But she told me to do it, I'd do it.
Alright,
Well, you don't see anything. You don't.
you turned the page, Andraste, and you see a blood stain on the page.
I
Ooh, I
kick
like this story so
Andraste.
far.
I push her with my feet. I imagine they are telling me what was on the pages, as they read. So I push her so she moves from the spot she's in.
All right, you push as you see teeth emerge out from the ground beneath, crunch upward to try and bite, and then just disappear back into the wood.
Ooh. I was told I was a snack once. I didn't think it meant that.
Would you like to turn the page?
Yes.
No.
Yes, turn the page.
As the book holder, I turn the page.
All right, you pick up the book from where it had been kicked, still on the page of the bloodstain, and you turn it to where it says, "They ascend up to find the key with the baby."
Well, looks like the ending of this story is good. Let's go find the baby.
There are no more pages left on the book.
Buggers.
Ah, interesting.
Atreus is like walking out of this side of the cover. It's like, what's all the commotion?
Oh, nothing. We're just going to go find a baby now.
What?
I mean, unless one of these books has smut in it. Like the guy from the tavern.
I think we shouldn't. I think we should go down first.
Down where?
I think we should go up and get.
Well, there's still 2 rooms on this floor we need to look at first.
We made. I'm trying to think. You can see the veins popping on my head as I try to figure out what to say. The book told one thing. It was bad. We made him lie. We make him lie again.
But wouldn't that make the book angry?
I don't care if the book is angry. I don't want us to die.
If we die, it may not have our own say in it.
Atreus, you try to open this door and it won't budge. It just goes.
Huh.
It's okay. Sunny can open it. As long as we don't go up.
You see Sonny's just trying to push over this statue.
I push the statue.
You push it. It is very heavy. You would have to put significantly more force in order to make it move.
I put significantly more force in order to make it move.
Right. It moves a little bit to the left.
It doesn't, actually.
Alright.
I'm the weakest barbarian in the entire universe.
Pitiful.
Wait, are there any more books of interest in here?
They are all empty. Besides, even their spines are empty, and their words are empty as well.
Okay.
Oh man, I was hoping the
having
bush
a
was
look
reading
at that
smut.
and just said, nope.
Sorry, where did we put the book? Is Bulu still holding the book?
I was never holding the book.
Oh, Andraste?
I'm still holding it, I guess.
Please throw it away.
I think I'll keep it.
It is bad. It is a trap.
You stash the book into your inventory as, Atreus, you go ahead and open the room to the south, and you see the following.
Instrument.
You see, Gossamer draping the covers of the window in an elegantly appointed hall, with a brass-planted chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs are lining against the wall as stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. Over to the right is a harpsichord with a bench, and near the fireplace is a standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece, and as you squint over at them, they take a look over and appear to be fully armored.
Wait,
what?
What appear to be fully armored? Sorry.
Small little figurines on the mantelpiece over here. They're tiny, no larger than about 4 inches each.
Sonny sticks them in a bag. They sound
Alright.
valuable.
You managed to get yourself 10 of these little armored figurines.
Hey, Sonny, mind if I have a look at one of those?
Yeah, he holds the bag out and sort of looks away instead of looking into the bag.
Yep, Atreus is just gonna reach out in and just grab one, just have a real good look at it. So you see there's a figurine just like clad in a little tiny armor.
See, this is fine. Music. Nothing bad can come of music. Music is good.
Do these
Speaking
things
of
even
music,
look valuable?
Books with teeth are bad.
Hmm?
Do
Does
these
what?
little tiny armored figurines look valuable?
You take a look at them, nothing significantly valuable. They're nice. Maybe you'd be able to sell them at like a garage sale or something.
Listen, rich people like to collect these little tiny figurines and sell them. You know, there's a market for it. I can sell them, pawn them off somewhere.
I'll trust it
Are
to
they
you.
flammable?
I'll trust it to you, Fuzzball, as he places it back into your bag.
I sit on a chair.
Fulu heads upstairs at some point.
Right?
Andraste is playing the harpsichord.
Alright, you rest your hands on the harpsichord and they feel slimy.
Andraste plays anyway.
Right. You they are beginning to feel, they start to sting to the touch. Will you continue to play?
Gross.
I will not.
You take
Hey,
your
does
hands off of it
anybody-
as it begins to sting.
Does anybody have a cloth I can wipe this down with?
Yeah, Sonny pulls out a scrap of cloth. It looks like it was a napkin stolen from a restaurant or something.
Andraste lays the cloth upon the keys.
Right, you lay them on top of the keys.
What happens?
They are now on top of the keys.
Andraste wipes the keys with the cloth.
Right, they are wiped. The oozy
Andraste
thing on it
starts
is...
playing the harpsichord again.
Yes, you begin to play as you see that from the top of the keys, more oozy secretions are beginning to slime down onto the keys themselves.
Ew.
They sting to the touch.
Andraste wants to open the harpsichord.
Alright,
Sonny
you
wants to step
open
back.
up the harpsichord, and then it opens on you as it tries to chomp down on you.
Oh no.
Boma! As it like slams down onto you for 12 damage. And everyone can go
Jesus.
ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my fucking
Oh my
god.
god.
We found the mimic, guys.
It's
It is
It has a
mimic.
fucking picture. It has a fucking picture of the thing. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
click on my thing.
I thought I double clicked for some reason.
Mine didn't appear. I have it selected.
Oh my fucking
You can just try again. I mean, sometimes it just won't work.
What
and
is
that's
up
fine.
with your initiative? Like, is it negative?
Every
10?
roll. I didn't get a single roll above 8 in this campaign yet.
Alright. If you are, that's almost everybody. The only one that doesn't get to move right now is Leopold. Everybody else, you can go ahead and do your thing.
Alright, you said there's like tapestries in this room?
Yes.
I think
Alright.
it feels fitting for Leopold because he's scared of everything.
Sonny
Yeah,
like climbs up.
No,
to the corner of
Leopold
the ceiling
trusts
on one of the
music so
tapestries.
much.
Sorry, Sonny, could you repeat that?
He's gonna climb up to the ceiling on one of these tapestries.
Alright, you start going. You're about near the ceiling, which is 10 feet high.
Andraste
Alright, from
steps
there he'll
back.
try to hide.
Does this mimic perceive my nameless shadow?
You do not know, as it is no eyes to note of.
Okay.
Andraste, if you move away, you will need to use an action to disengage, or we'll have an attack of opportunity on you.
Is this the
Oh.
thing?
So how's that work? If I step away, it attacks?
Yes, it gets an opportunity on attack on you if you move away out of its range. But if you use your action to disengage, you cannot be hit by opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
Before you make that decision, Fulu is gonna cast shock. Okay, you can make that decision.
Alright, before she makes that decision, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of my sneak attack and get a little kerchow.
Chow. The 13 does connect. Its AC is only 10. You easily hit with it, and your pole axe as well, as does the Eldritch Blast for a total of, let's see, what is that? You got an 8, that's 21, plus your 4 sneak, 25, so 30 damage onto this piano, or harpsichord, whatever.
Gosh.
So if I choose to disengage, do I stay still? But
No, you can move, it's just that you will use your action to do so, which means you won't be able to use your action to do something else, such as attack or cast a spell.
Okay. I shall choose to disengage and step away.
Alright, you start moving away from the harpsichord. Oh, yeah, you didn't have advantage from that, Lars, as you had not taken the hide action. Regardless, it's AC
Oh, I
is
did take
10.
the
You
hide
easily
action.
connect.
I rolled a 9 for itself.
Oh.
I
Well,
have the cunning action for rogue, so that was my bonus action.
let's see. Let me see if it even stands a chance at being able to. It's... No. It does not even care or notice you. It was busy chomping down on Andraste.
I'll roll again just in case I crit, you know? Nope.
No crit. Alright, anybody else taking their actions? Very?
Can I push it back 10 feet?
Yes, you can. Boomf. It makes a loud little, like, the sounds of a piano keys when it gets pushed back. Like,
Okay, well now that you pushed it, I can't reach it, so that's fun. No, I can still reach
You
it.
can reach it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought I was up to 35 now, but okay, I'm just gonna walk up and oops. Like, I don't know, is this 5 or is this 5?
That would be where you are. That's 5 feet away.
Okay. Character sheet. Sorry. I'm gonna just attack it with my greatsword.
Clanging down onto it for 10 slashing damage. It is looking already like the wood is beginning to creak under its own stress.
Cool. Very cool.
Is that everybody?
And Cabal, did you have any actions?
No, but these statues look awfully menacing, don't they?
They look rather menacing, yes, but they are not currently doing anything.
Okay.
Those statues do have sacks on their heads.
Oh, they have sacks on their head? Is that what the dots are for?
Yeah. Sunny decided that was the best course of action.
Okay.
They have
Never
sacks
mind,
on their head.
They don't look very menacing. Are the doors open? Can I see through here?
Yes, the doors have been opened as nobody has closed them. Either way, opening them would be trivial.
Set it on fire!
Okay, cool. I don't like that they're fire. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. I don't like that they're chomping on my bodyguards. So I'm going to firebolt the piano.
Alright, you firebolt it. Roll the damage.
Pew!
Alright, it takes 8 massive fire damage. And if that's all the actions and bonus actions for this turn, except for
Wait, I'm sorry.
Leo.
Is a rage considered an action?
It is a bonus action to rage. Although note that you only have 2 rages per day.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering because I should have raged before I attacked, but I also don't want to take damage. It's fine.
Alright.
I won't rage.
In either case, that means you'll get to conserve your rage potentially.
Yeah,
as the animated object moves forward and simply bites at the closest thing, which is you, Veer. And it does not, as a 10 does not connect to your 14 AC, but it attempts again. But this one does connect for 13 damage, but you had the 3 temporary hit points and a 5 hit points that's from earlier. So that tanks 8 of the HP for you right there, meaning your HP actually only goes down to 17. As so.
17?
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
8
I was
plus...
like, awkward, that's not math.
Wait, no. Because you had 30 hit points total.
Yeah, but I'm taking 13 minus 8. So 5.
You did not get hit by that 8, as the 10 was not enough to reach your AC of 14.
You're taking 13 damage.
No.
Points, Jay.
Yeah.
He has temporary health points.
Yeah, I have 8 temporary health points.
Yeah, so you had 30 total, and you took 13 damage.
So she only
So-
takes 5 damage.
Yes,
Yeah.
17 hit
By
points out of
damage,
22.
22 to 17.
Yeah. So, but you
Oh, I
said.
thought her max health was 30. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's what you said. That's what you said. That my total health was that low, and I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason.
What I had meant is that
have
your
fun.
temporary hit points has extended your maximum HP essentially to 30. And once your temporary hit points expired, your max HP is actually still 22.
Okay.
Sorry, I
That's
just
fine.
worded that poorly.
Yeah, I was just confused by your wording because it was just okay. That's fine.
No worries. The animated object is otherwise going to be slain this turn. It has no chance of surviving. Please describe how you kill it.
I keep pelting it
Oh,
with
it's me.
BBs.
It's me. It's my turn now.
Blast it out the window.
I jump at it. I hold
Alright.
my sword with both hands and I jump at it. And stick my blade on top of it and I scream, "You will not hurt my friends!" as I uselessly attack.
You smash
not
it.
the piano, no.
And then
I
an
feel
Eldritch
like a
Blast
hero.
just blasts it 10 feet this way. Boom.
Yeah,
throw
and
some
out the
BBs at it.
window.
And then it gets pelted. It does not go out the window. It just slams there and against the wall.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was trying to shove it out the window.
Well, it connects to the window, it's why I guess if you want to be more specific. And then it just thuds against it.
It does not shatter the window.
It does not shatter the window.
Dang.
I am slight
We are
sad.
so
He's
fucked.
bulletproof.
So while I'm up
Okay.
here on this tapestry, is this like a good quality tapestry worth some money?
It is not. It is seemingly valueless as well. Just is a tapestry.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about tapestries. I got them weaver's tools.
Mhm.
Further continues to try to go upstairs.
Well,
It is a
and
fairly
there's-
ordinary tapestry otherwise.
first and most importantly, I must play this harp.
No, I attacked.
Do
yeah.
you?
Will you
I
smash the
just
heart
attacked.
Yes,
before
I must. I must.
before Andraste gets
You
there?
must.
Alright.
Never mind.
To decide
Leo,
which of these
why?
happens, decide which of these happens first. Andraste and Leo, go ahead and make a just straight dexterity check.
Oh.
Not a
I
save,
was
just a check.
closer. I was much closer.
So
What's
just straight
the
dexterity means you
difference?
click on dexterity instead of dexterity save. So just the word dex on the left side of your character sheet.
Oh,
You before you're about to reach out and smash it, Andraste, you managed to start trying to play a little tune onto it. Would you like to continue, Leopold, on smashing the harp that they are currently
Damn
playing?
it, Andraste, not again!
I'm a musician. I cannot help it.
That was the second time.
Yes, you play some lovely music.
Third. That was the third time. I can count to 3. That was the third time. You almost died because you did something like that.
Wow.
Yes, and
Oh god.
Fair enough.
I step back.
You are playing. There's nice music.
It sounds like you guys got everything under control in here. I'm gonna go up to the next floor.
Right.
Hey, there's still a door we haven't cleared. We don't want to be like snuck up on by behind, you know?
Yes.
You wanna open that door then? It's locked. Last
I'll
night.
try my best.
I won't leave before Andraste does.
Alright, Large, you
I
go.
want to
Oh,
leave
Sonny,
our-
you go ahead and put your thieves' tools into the lock and proceed to begin lock picking. Go ahead and roll your thieves' tools. As you feel like you're getting close, right? You're skilled. You know you got this under control. You hear what sounds like almost a grinding sound. What would you like to do?
You know, I'm gonna think back. Rich people, they like setting traps on their valuable room. I'm gonna duck off to the side and hold my tools, make sure they don't break.
All right, you duck to the side and grab your tools out of the lock. As you take a look over at your tools momentarily, you see that one of them is slightly bent, though not enough to be broken.
Yeah, these guys, they're clever. They got cool traps, and I inspect the lock, see if it's any If it's still salvageable or if that broke the lock.
The lock is currently still locked. It is not opened.
Alright,
Is
alright.
there like a log pad on the door?
It's like actual lock in it, like, you know, a keyhole.
Oh, okay.
Alright, someone hold up a light, try to help me out here. I'll light my lantern and hand it to Atreus.
Red cast a light on his lock-picking tools.
All right.
Hey, now that's something. That's something. Get the light inside the lock. You know, you're pretty good. You're pretty good. So I'll try again, see if that gives me basically I was asking for an aid action.
All right, go ahead and roll your D's tools. Just regularly, the DC will be lower. All right. You, just as you finish picking the lock, right? You see that the keyhole itself slams down, grinds that lock-picking tool into just a piece of metal. But the door has been unlocked.
All right. Another
Okay, let's go
sunny
under a step.
specialty. Who wants
I
to
don't
see
think
the
you're gonna
door?
be able to use that tool again, though.
Yeah, I got plenty. I
that
got.
sound there.
If you're just gonna push or open the door.
You see in front of you a room.
Huh. I wonder if this is the wee lad's room that we're downstairs.
Looks pretty bare for a kid's room. No toys, nothing.
Steps inside.
You see two small chest-like things around here. I forgot what the proper term for them is.
Footlocker.
This is clearly a door here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try to open it.
You open up this room over here, and what you see is the following. Let me go ahead and get the description. What you see appear to be smaller, less pronounced uniforms than the ones downstairs. In fact, these aren't business people's uniforms. If you had to gander a guess, right, I'd say that it's large. If it's on you're close enough to be able to see inside. They look like the uniforms worn by servants.
Yeah, we worked on these back in Ma's tailor shop. Servant uniforms.
So, do you think this is maybe a servant's room? Probably the ghost fellow that we killed not too long ago, or at least put him out for his misery for good.
They've also got the handmaiden, wet nurse, what you call them.
Mm-hmm. Well, what is that? What do you call that thing again?
Dumbwaiter.
Dumbwaiter.
Dumbwaiter, yep.
Right. Sonny, as you walk by, you see that these little chests on the ground are clearly unlocked.
He'll take out his crowbar, take a step, like a half step back, kind of worried about mimics at this point, and try to lift with the tip of the crowbar.
You open up each of them effortlessly with your crowbar, and you find inside of them a decent amount of gold. It is a total of 20 gold pieces for each person. So each person can go ahead and add 20 gold pieces to your inventory.
Look at this, guys. First payout of the night. I'll go ahead and distribute it evenly. As directed.
Oh, what a cutie.
As the high-pitched chord continues to play in the background, you all hear some nice harp music accentuating your break-in.
Well, at least we got some money for our troubles.
I'll go ahead and deliver gold to each person if they don't come in.
I add it to my inventory.
Ah, cat. Or whatever you call that.
You are playing some nice music, and this hall almost seems like it was designed to hear such music, as it sounds very pleasant in here. The acoustics are great.
All right, that looks like enough for this floor. I'm headed up.
Monitor. Asking if anybody is going to give you a tip.
I'll give you one extra gold out of Leo's gold.
Please don't.
Don't
reward her.
Notice you don't even know how to count.
Being
Yeah,
encouraged.
I'm here. I'm looking at it. I'm seeing it happen. I don't need to count.
No. This is
don't
one
know
of the
they're
gold
there.
that he took from
It
the
could be-
chest.
Could be
They're
Sunny.
there. I just like pat you on the back.
Alright, over here at the top left is where you see it at the stairs finally end.
Wait, what's this right here?
You'd think, Leo, that the geometry of this house doesn't seem to match up. That something there is missing.
Oh. I look. I come
I'm just
here.
gonna check the doors at the top left.
Right?
See another statue here.
Leo, you are looking around, but nothing of note seems to appear before you. If you hit the wall, wall there, right, you hear that it's hollow.
And Josh
Oh, no.
tentatively steps away from the harp and goes upstairs to join the rest.
Right? You join up there, and you see in front of you is another suit of armor, though this one is all by itself.
Does it have a weapon?
It does not have a weapon.
Put the bag on
door's
its head.
locked.
You put a bag
Sunny
over
puts
its
the
head.
sack over its head.
Are the doors locked?
Oh, if
Huh?
it makes you feel better, I suppose.
You wiggle your hand onto some of the doorknobs. Only one of them appears to be locked, which is this one up here. The other three feel like they could easily turn open.
Well, we're here to find a baby and a handmaid, so let's find them, I guess.
I believe he
Should
said
be
it
the
was the
locked
room
room.
right above him, so I
Which
think
should
it's
be the
this
locked room. Yes, which is why that's the first door I checked.
Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look inside.
It's locked.
Oh, no.
Wait, I thought this one was unlocked.
That's
No,
the
this
one
is
that's
the
locked.
only locked. That's the
Oh,
only
okay.
locked door.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah, we're gonna need your tools, Sonny.
Yeah, Sunny explains why he's putting sacks on things, and he goes ahead and comes over. All right, I got it.
Light. I
This time-
presume a light is cast on the thieves' tools again.
yes.
Yeah. This time I'm gonna use the light carefully and sort of peek in first, see if there are any of those sort of traps in there.
You see no traps whatsoever.
All right, I've got a finite number of these infinite thieves' tools, so I'll go ahead and try to open this door.
All right, make the thieves' tools check.
Finite number is 1 plus the amount you
Oh
break.
God.
All right,
Well,
and
got
you
it,
hear a crunch as another one of your thieves' tools has been destroyed. But regardless, it's open.
Hey, I thought there wasn't a trap in here.
You definitely did not see any traps whatsoever, and you were absolutely certain there was none.
You know, I want to take some time while I'm here, like open the door, dismantle the lock, try to take it out.
It looks like a fairly ordinary lock. There's nothing special about it whatsoever, and as you're dismantling it, you see here is the following room. Most notably, thorough investigation of this room reveals that there is nothing terribly much of note inside of it, except that over here, on top of the over here, on top of the table, is but a single rose.
Wow.
I guess
That's
we
what
don't
we're
have to
looking for,
kidnap
boys.
a child.
What if we have to do both? We
He
don't know
said that
which
it was
one he
a
wanted.
rose in like some kind of glass container, right? Isn't
Did
that
he
what
mention
he
a
said?
glass?
Did we assume that though? We could have.
Okay, I feel like maybe I assumed it, but I also kind of feel like there's a vague memory of it.
Wait,
I'll call
assumed what?
that he said that it was a rose in some kind of like container.
I
Glass
don't
container.
recall them mentioning that.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I just thought it.
Perhaps yeah.
There's a chance, but I do not recall mentioning it.
I don't
Okay.
remember it either.
Well, this
Oh,
seems
regardless.
more likely than the child.
What if?
Regardless,
I don't
there's a
actually.
rose
What
there.
if we overdo it and just bring him the child, the actual physical rose, and we start like putting things into line, like a military formation. Like could be they just put him into little rose. I don't know.
I think that's a bit of a stretch.
All right, next we're gonna need a
I'd rather
boat.
give him this rose than I would the kids. Just leave the children alone. I think.
And we're gonna have to approach him in a boat, and we'd be rowing, right?
Oh no.
Look at him. He rose. He
Who
sure
would like to
rose.
take it?
Well, I
Take
guess
it.
since I'm the one with the grubby fingers here,
Someone
Yeah.
should take it with mage hand.
Snatch.
In case you're crap.
I will be wearing gloves for this, for what little that matters.
Alright. You pick up the rose. Wait for without a mage hand, nothing happens, as it is apparently ordinary. Your adventurer's eyes do not seem to indicate that there is anything dangerous or magical about this whatsoever. It is a rose. An ordinary, plain, normal, untrapped rose.
So wait.
And
Does
alive.
this rose look fragile like you would find in like a rose literally picked from the field? How old does this rose look? Does it look
Yep.
dried out?
It looks normal, like not dried out at all, as if it had just been picked from the field.
All right.
It is a
so-
normal, ordinary, unmagical rose.
The
To be
fact that
fair,
it's here.
To be
And
fair,
it's-
the recap
it's
says that
definitely
he
worried.
said it's just a normal rose, a simple rose.
And this
So-
rose is very simple. It is a normal, simple, untrapped, non-magical rose.
Wow.
Yeah, like out
Maybe
of
he's
this
just messing
campaign,
with
I can't. Like my name is actually Rose, and it's throwing me off
us.
listening to this conversation.
So I take this flower, and I'll put it in one of my spare sacks, make sure it's nicely padded, make sure it doesn't get bruised or hurt, using my spare scraps of cloth and cotton and all that.
Mhm.
So this rose, it's important. Got to treat it with care. So it's going in my bag, unless one of you guys has got more gentle fingers than me, and I sort of wiggle my fingers around.
I severely
Nameless-
doubt
Nameless
Either-
open mouth.
that. Either way, can we
I
say mission accomplished?
I can
Or-
carry it. I can carry it with mage hand.
Well, if you want the responsibility of holding the mage hand the entire time, you gotta
You know
refresh it every once in a while.
You're
I-
right. I
I've
don't
seen
want the
the-
responsibility.
I've seen the little shadow pull out something from inside her.
You want the rose? I'll hold
It's
it out to
something.
Nameless.
Nameless just opens its mouth, as if you can put the rose inside its mouth.
Oh
All right,
my-
I'll put the rose in the bag in there.
Okay. It is swallowed up by shadows.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I
Cute.
think I would like to figure out what's going on with the ritual and the monster. I believe before reporting back, it may be helpful to us to see if we can learn more about either of those.
Sunny's already distracted looking for other valuables in the room.
I think pleasing him shouldn't be our main goal. Those kids, there's something in the basement, and it's coming. Like it's going to be awake. The book said so. The guy in the library said so. We need to. I
So you
I
wanna
don't
take
know.
care of whatever that beastie was that they were referring to?
Oh no!
At least
I
find
hope
out more
not.
about it.
Yes. Find out is good.
Lars, with your grubby fingers, you
They're
find a
not
nice little gem tucked on a desk that is worth 10 gold pieces.
Whether or not we're capable of dealing with it is something to be decided once we learn more. But until we have more information, I think we should continue to search around.
When I asked in the lower floor what it was, I was asking about this thing, this hole on the thing.
That's
What
about.
is that?
Probably a support beam. Probably.
This is what?
Probably a
That's
support beam. Probably.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Does this tiger skin rug, is that actually there? Is that something that looks like a valuable trophy?
Actually, this
down.
one does look like it is possible, yes, but you think carrying it's going to be a little bit difficult.
All right, one of you muscle guys.
Nameless opens its mouth.
You think you can eat this whole thing?
This thing's about 30 pounds, and is probably worth about 50 gold pieces if you brought it to somebody who could want it.
Harriet?
Nameless opens its mouth very wide.
Sunny sort of looks intrigued and then tries to roll up the tiger pelt and gently put it in there.
Nameless eats the tiger pelt.
You know, I could use you on a few of my expeditions.
That's
Once we get out of
very.
here.
I've seen a lot of beasts, but this is very disconcerting. I'm glad you're on our side, Cat.
Nameless twitches, and then the shadows seem to misform for a second, and suddenly he has a bunch of spikes around him. And then he's back to normal.
Just gonna check this door and open.
Can I open
She
this,
is just
this
not, as
closet
he may
first?
not or may have seen the threat.
Right. You open up this room and you see a washroom. Inside of the sink and the bathtub, you see a fairly yellowish, greenish looking liquid.
You don't think they're making bathtub wine in there?
That's not a problem.
He wants to drink it.
Can I check this door?
I volunteer as tribute.
You open up the door over to your left right here. And when you do, you see that it looks like a closet of some kind. And you see Thorn just, or Rose, sorry, there just hiding behind this broom. You found me.
Yeah. Yeah, we certainly did.
Oh shit, where'd you get here? How'd you get here?
We're, Thorn and I are playing hide and seek. You should find Thorn too.
Oh, well, I certainly didn't mean to ruin your game. Sorry.
It's okay. They never win anyway. As you see them just run down the stairs.
Hey, did anyone try that other
Hey,
door?
she's looking at the rest of the party. Did anyone see her come up here?
Well, we were a little bit preoccupied fighting a piano. I mean,
I was always on the staircase,
Thinking emoji.
except for that one time No, there's one point I walked into a room, but
Look,
beyond
kids
that, I
can
was
be pretty sneaky. Don't worry.
And how certain are we that they're not ghosts?
I
We're pretty
opened this
certain.
bottom door.
Before you open that bottom door, outside of the corner of your eye, you see that this broom wiggles a bit.
I
burn it!
opened this
Burn the
bottom
broom!
door.
Burn the broom!
I ignore the broom.
You ignore the wiggling broom.
No.
I don't.
I blast the broom. Wait, is it work gold?
Fulu, you're about to go ahead and open the door below you when Sunny enters the room and this broom begins to wiggle and starts falling toward them. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
This
Really,
broom
your
is
turn
hostile.
fails, a flying
Wait,
broom.
no, never mind. It's not hostile at all. It just bonks you on your head. Bonk. And it just falls to the floor unmagically.
All right,
However-
you guys.
In the corner, beneath the broom, you see kind of whimpering there in the corner is this dog.
Oh, hey, it's a
It's
dog. All right, so maybe the kids weren't talking about those weird stuffed ones downstairs.
Burn
Oh,
it!
hey.
Gods.
Burn it!
Hey, she's gonna approach the dog. Hey there, little buddy. How's it going? You doing alright? As he's like beckoning it to come closer.
You have animal handling proficiency, right?
Not yet.
You just see it like almost like getting ready to bark at you, but it's shivering the whole time.
He is going to use his primal connection, and he is going to use. Do I want to speak with animals or animal? You know what? I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try persuading it. So I'm gonna do speak with animals.
Right? You can now speak with the dog.
Hey there, little buddy. Sir, you can understand me now?
Yeah.
Hey, what's the matter?
Oh, scared. Everything. moves. Scary. House.
Hey, if you're scared of this house, I don't mind taking you out of here.
It just moves up to you and just starts following you. As it approaches, you see that it has a name tag on it.
Yeah, he reaches under and checks out the name tag.
It says Gertruda underneath.
Gertruda. It's a boy or a girl?
The name Gertruda sounds female.
Should flip it over just to make sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gertruda. Either way, you just stand right behind me. I'll keep you safe. As he pats her. You're a good dog.
Lulu opens the door.
Alright, you open the door. As you open the door below you, this is what you see.
Oops.
Another
Close the
ghostly
door.
figure is there. They have not said anything to you as you've opened the door.
Do they make eye contact?
No, they are currently just tidying up something on the bed over here.
Atreus ponders if speak with animals allows him to speak with nameless. Hey cat, can you understand me now?
Bark, bark, bark.
Nameless tilts its head, and then you hear a voice that sounds exactly like your own. Silly Two Walker, I've been able to understand you this whole time.
Hey, I can understand you a bit
But I
better.
can understand you.
Nameless is going to crawl into your shadow, and then you'll hear it telepathically. Can you understand me now?
Only until just now have I spoken to you. Oh, this is so weird.
It's not weird. Little free shadow. He's a good shadow.
Alright, so I'm gonna
I
pull
trust
out
that.
the family portrait and see if this ghost looks like the handmaiden.
Barely recognizable as one, but yes. It's the skin on her face has clearly seen better days, however.
Perhaps an illusion of Mr. would be perhaps it
Need
wouldn't
some
be helpful.
moisturizer.
You see various holes in her clothing as well.
Now that's just a shame.
That's spooky.
Did somebody say we needed Mr. Durst again?
Alright, I ain't
I was
entering this
thinking that
room.
until I saw her portrait. I'm like, maybe she's too far out. We'll see.
I ain't entering this room. You guys have fun.
I've given you a
Except
control
for-
over the Mastiff.
I do not have control of them.
You can go ahead and try dragging it out and see if maybe that works. As you enter the room, Leopold, you see that as soon as you take a foot in, they just put their finger to their lips and go, "Shh, the baby is sleeping."
I stop praying and nod.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
And Strahd tiptoes further into the room.
All right, go ahead and make
I
a
put-
stealth
I
check.
put my wait. I try to hold her. One second.
Do I actually have to check it? I have.
If you want to move any closer, yes. The wood here is very creaky.
Ah.
I move back and say, "Little shadow, or Sunny, can you go in first?"
Okay, I got this.
Shadow's gonna sit on Sunny.
Here, watch this. He takes his gloves off, his little raccoon claws, and he starts climbing up the wall. I'm assuming
It's very
stone
silent
wall,
on the wall. No stealth check is needed, as you just kind of like cling on to there.
some handholds and all that.
Yeah, can you give me the name of dogs again? I'm just gonna edit this token sheet a little bit.
Gertruda.
Gertruda, thank you. I just wanted to make sure I got the exact spelling.
All right. Do I see any baby? Hear any baby? Smell any baby?
You hear a very, very faint, like, from inside the room.
All right, I'll point to the door and shrug and make baby sign in sign language.
Lulu is going to keep his sights on the specter and prepare an action in case it seems to turn hostile to cast a spell immediately.
Nameless is gonna do the same.
Specifically to
Oh,
cast light
Step
touch on it.
carefully here. And I'll make a.
I'll just
I'll
ready
prepare
my
an action.
sword.
All right, can I
Oh,
see
oh.
the hinges on the door?
Yes, you definitely can.
All right, I'll take out a little lantern oil and dab some oil into the hinges so they don't squeak.
You start dabbing some hinges down. As you're doing so, Nameless, you see that behind this cabinet
Wait a minute.
is what appears to be a door.
Oh,
It's very
I,
easy to see.
I telepathically tell Sunny this.
All right, it's gonna be a little difficult. I'd have to circle the whole room if I don't want to touch the floor, but I'll keep track of that. So after preparing this door so that way it doesn't squeak, he
You
tries
won't.
to open it slowly.
I don't
Alright.
think that's something to prepare, Leopold. Like, that taking reaction means that it's not a on your turn action thing to prepare.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, the reaction would happen if it actually attacked you.
That's true.
Sunny, go ahead and make a stealth check at advantage. That you have made this door quite unsqueaky. Right? It's like getting parted away open as it kind of goes, and suddenly as it gets a little bit closer, and you hear it go, shh, the baby is sleeping. It's almost enough to squeeze in, but not quite.
Even for a small creature.
Yes, almost. You almost had it. You were so close before it made that sound, and then stopped. But
What
you may
about
attempt to
Nameless, though?
continue.
Can
All right, I'll
Nameless
look
go
back
through?
for emotional support. What's my team think?
You can do it, Sunny.
Drugs.
Yeah, I have some oil if you need more.
The door
Yeah,
appears to be
sure,
well oiled as is.
Okay.
All right, I'll try again. A little slower this time.
Right, go again at advantage for that stealth check.
Oh, we have another person with the mark. I just realized that.
Right. This time you get it just open enough. You don't open it fully, just enough where you could conceivably squeeze inside.
All right, I'll take a peek in with my Raccoon dark vision. Which
Right.
is the same as normal dark vision.
You see a blanket
But for
Um,
raccoons.
with some kind of figure underneath it.
The baby.
I'll whisper back that the baby's in there, I think.
That's what.
The key is next to the baby.
All right, I'll
The key.
squeeze in along the doorway.
Hmm.
Staying on the wall so I don't make any noises on the floorboards.
You easily crawl to the other side.
I'll get close.
There appears to be a baby lumped figure underneath it. It
Alright, do I
is
see
the,
any key?
you see no key on top of the blanket.
All right, sweating a little bit. Reach for the blanket.
You pull it back slowly, and you see there is no figure underneath, but there is a key.
All right, I'll try to like reach around where that baby's lump was under the blanket.
It is not there anymore. The blanket has deflated.
Yeah, but I just want to still a little superstitious about it.
Mhm.
Grab the key, slink back over.
You've returned over to the party.
All right, I got the key. There's also a secret door. Nameless pointed out back there.
The door's more important than the key.
What if
Alright.
we need the key for the door?
So I'll
The door we already unlocked.
continue scooting around, see if I can get to that secret door.
It looks like there's not enough space to fit. That it would have to be moved first in order to slip past it.
All right, I know my limitations. I probably can't move furniture.
Especially silently.
Well, at this point, there is no more baby, I think.
Just
Should we
let's
take
just
out
leave
the
the
specter?
creepy ghost.
We need to get to the door though.
Is that the door we need? Well, I mean, yeah, secret door, basement, we can't find the entrance to. Yeah, it adds up, yeah.
Or should we just?
I don't think.
All right, I can put a bag over its head.
Good.
Do it.
Let's talk about this out here first. Like here. I think we first look for we passed through the creepy ghost. We leave it there. It's not fighting us. The last one only fought us because we pushed it. But the ghost is moving. I'm scared. I'm very scared now.
Yeah, it's probably gonna notice that the baby's gone and start freaking out.
You see the ghost exit the room and it just closes the door.
All right, so it sees the ghost baby I didn't see. What are you gonna do about it?
So
It is currently making the bed.
There are other things here. If everything else fails, then we can go to this place and fight the creepy dead person.
Hey,
I think if we get the drop on it, it won't be very difficult.
Atrium, whatever your name was.
Atreus.
Yeah, sure. Can you ask the dog if it knows how to get to the basement? It's a
No, I
long
still-
shot, but Leo's saying to think outside the box, exhaust all our options.
Do I still have my speak with animals up? It was 10 minutes.
Yes.
So.
It's not been
Alright.
that long, right? Like all the sneaking didn't take too long. It's about to expire soon, but yeah, probably like a minute left. As you asked the dog about the basement. I don't know. I just run in house, but scared. And now here, I don't know.
It's okay, Gertrude. You don't have to answer anything you can't answer, okay? I'm on your side. Now, do you by any chance know if there's any other areas that we may be missing? At least,
I don't live here. I just ran in. I don't know where I am.
huh. You don't, wait, you don't live here, then. Okay, I'm not gonna force any more questions.
Ask who its master is. It's a name tag, so it must be owned by someone.
Now go easy on the girl, alright guys? They're probably very terrified. Now Gertruda, do you by any chance, who's your original master?
Gertruda.
Gertruda, huh? Okay. She says it's Gertruda, as he says to the others.
I'll reach into my bag, break off a piece of the dream pastry, and offer it to the dog.
Don't you dare.
It is salivating while looking at this pastry.
Hey, we all ate some of this. No bad effects.
I
Dog's gonna
didn't
love
touch
it.
that stuff, and I ain't gonna be wondering. I ain't gonna be worried about my dog if you guys feed it some weird stuff.
All right, well, I just held out this food in front of the dog. Are we gonna really stop it now?
If you don't forcibly stop it, the dog will just like bite the pastry off.
I will hold it
Starve
back
down.
just in case, Atreus thinks that's the right thing to do.
Let me see. Atreus is looking through, see if they can find some of their own food. But unfortunately for them, they only have rations, and I doubt that's very appetizing to a dog.
Hey, I got some jerky in my rations.
If you have some jerky, that'll be much appreciated.
Oh, fine, I'll go for that instead. And I'll just take a bite of the dream pastry that I broke off and hand some jerky to the dog.
Delicious.
I think our options here are to either try to sneak attack and take down this ghost so we can access the secret door, try to pretend to be something that the ghost would recognize and be friendly to, and deal with the ghost that way, or go down and talk to Rose and Thorn and see if anything has changed with them, or see if we have any more questions or something we could.
Well, currently, apparently they're playing hide and seek, so we still need to find Thorn.
We just found Thorn. Wait, no, we didn't find him.
We found
We still have to
Rose.
find Thorn. He could be in the.
He could be in the
Secret.
secret room.
Did
We
we
still
find any
do
rooms
also
that
need
look
to
like a
explore.
kid's room with toys and such?
We have not found any kind of room
No.
such like that.
I don't think we should. I do not believe we should break through walls. Attempt to break through walls. That is far more dangerous than any other option in my mind.
All right, I do have a sledgehammer if
Or
it
not.
comes to that, though.
Oh, if people are privy to our conversation, I'm Cabal is thinking emoji, and I'm also thinking emoji. So I say sagely, the weird hollow wall. We said before that we would see if it started here, right? Like if the entrance was here.
Right. I got a good idea for floor plans. It's like I can see all the floors we've visited. Yes.
It seems that one of the perks of being a level 1 adventurer is having perfect geometrical knowledge.
If I had to guess,
My
the
adventure
corner of that
senses
hallway
are
there.
tingling. There's no entrance for this mount, for this structure. So I guess we put our heads together literally with Leopold, and we examine both these sides. Well, this side first, and then we enter the restroom.
The restroom has this awkward stink to it from this greenish yellowish liquid inside of both the sink and the bathtub. Otherwise, all three sides of the stone wall feel like stone walls, and when you hit it, you can detect it as hollow inside
I see.
the walls.
Commoners.
Don't drink it.
Does the sink have like a faucet coming out here, or is that just like holding the bucket up?
There is a faucet there,
Right,
but
so
it
it's
is
probably
also
just
a
hidden plumbing
bucket.
there.
Here's a thing. I
looks like a
forgot
desk.
the word. Yeah. There's
Start messing things. Do your big thing and pull levers and smash things and open drawers and push buttons on the desk.
You tinker with
I'll
the
try.
desk and the faucet, and try as you might, nothing you do seems to work. Even after 30 minutes of various experimentations of moving things around on the desk, pushing different things, pushing on the wall, pulling on the wall, hitting the wall, and even removing the faucet itself, which seems to just embed into the wall directly, as if it was a fake faucet. Nothing else seems to emerge of note.
Hey, Sonny, you want to go ahead and give that dumbbell thing a try? See if we can pull you up even higher?
I feel like that's a lot more dangerous than just dealing with this ghost from a
Well,
sneak attack.
I
and
guess
then-
beyond examining boring architecture, I'd like to examine the more interesting green liquid.
You examine the green liquid, and it smells nasty.
Oof. Can I tell its origin?
Not at a glance. It looked weird, like almost chunky.
Like Jello pudding,
More like
lime.
thick slime.
Same slime as on the harpsichord.
These gray troll kids have been sleeping here, haven't they?
Sonny, you think back about the description you heard about the harpsichord slime, and it definitely seems about roughly the same color.
There's clues there. As I
Silver
crawl
slime,
into the
no.
dumbwaiter.
You enter down into the dumbwaiter, and you easily fit. Climbing down, you can see that you had previously entered two of the rooms it was connected to, and you suspect that it would be possible to go up and down between the rooms as such.
Can I go like all the way to the basement? I wouldn't actually go there, but I would.
The
wanna
lowest
see
it
if I
goes
could.
to seems to be the kitchen.
All right, I'll climb back up and share the news with my party.
Well, looks like you did take that dumbbell idea. But if you can maybe give us a hint to that 4th floor, that'd be great.
Oh wait, another thing I wanted to try. I'll open this balcony door.
It is locked.
All right. Let's
Um,
see if this is like the front door lock or if it's a lock I can handle. Want me to roll thieves' tools, or is this one of those?
Alright. You put
fancy
your-
ones?
You put your thief tools into it, and immediately it just slams down on it.
Yeah, I think the entire house is a mimic. We're inside its stomach. We're gonna get digested and die in here.
Ah, I found the juices then.
Oh,
Why don't we try the key?
Thank God. I was thinking about more ghosts.
Oh yeah,
That's
I got
much
this
better.
entire key here, right? Does it look like it goes into these locks?
It does not fit into those locks.
All right, wrong key.
How
That
about
is
these,
a good thing.
these chimneys? My uncanny
That key
perfect
should be the room for the children's room, if I recall.
explorer sense says that these fireplaces, these are fireplaces, right?
Mhm.
Do they run all the way up and down?
They seem to.
You're not thinking of climbing out through the chimney, are you?
I mean,
That sounds like standard procedure for breaking and entering. TBH.
yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll start changing clothes to my dark clothes. I don't want to get those all sooty up, you know? So I'm in my dark burglar's clothes now, put on a mask. Doesn't look like anything changes when I do that. See
You
if I
can
can climb up and down the
Look,
chimney flue.
It's a tight squeeze, but you can definitely climb up and down. You can even see the lower floors you were on. They're looking down on it.
I'm guessing it probably does not go to the basement.
It does not go to the basement, but you see it goes a little higher.
Hey guys, I'm gonna climb up. If I escape, you want me to just leave you? Start
Yeah, that's
climbing.
probably the best course of action.
Maybe try to unlock the front door.
All right, so
Take
what I'm
me,
gonna
Mr.
do is I'm gonna
Morales.
climb up a little bit. Worried that I might become like my lockpicks, I'm gonna take out my extendable mirror on a metal handle from my thieves' tools and sort of try to get a better view up the chimney as far as I can.
Okay. You think that you look up and you see only darkness up above, outside of a small glimmer as you climb up about 10 feet.
All right, I don't want to get like eaten by this chimney. You guys want me to keep going?
It's up to
Keep
you, buddy.
going.
Stick,
Alright, I'll-
stick something first. Do you have a 10-foot pole or something?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the mirror on a stick from the thieves' tools. So I'll
Wait,
go slowly upwards with that
that-
leading in front of me.
Being cautious
that
and then
long?
tapping around with your stick, you eventually reach the glimmer that is 10 feet up, and you see this room, but you cannot climb out of it, it seems. It's not a chimney entrance, but rather it's connected to a device.
All right. And that's definitely too small for me to squeeze through.
It's much too small. You'd have to be almost like the size of like 3 inches or so to be able to sneak into it.
Why didn't we send the chateau up?
My mass is too large to squeeze through.
After you ate a whole carpet?
Yeah, the carpet is making me a little fat.
A little bloated.
Yeah.
So what can we see or what can Lars see in the room?
You see a letter that's like tucked over there, although it's not legible from this distance.
All right. So can I
And then-
like reach my arm through the opening here though?
You're like, ding, 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 right? It kind of dings into the metal right there, but yes, your arm can fit through.
All right, I'm gonna try to detach the metal pipe thingy if I can.
Okay. Easy enough, especially if you're tools, right? You can find something to screw. It takes a couple minutes though.
All right, I take I feel like this is a silly idea, but I want to go for it. My grappling hook and some rope. I try to grab the letter.
All right. Go ahead and, well, you have enough time. There's nothing that's stopping you from eventually just trying over and over again. So, eventually you do get it, right? It takes a couple of tries, most likely, unless you would like to see if you get it in your first shot with a simple dexterity check, or if you have the tools for it. We'll just say it's a thieves' tool.
Sure. Thieves' tools? I'm good at those.
Yeah, go ahead and do that normally, see how many times it takes. Miss. Again. Well, that's 2 misses, because it's not an advantage. You finally get it on your 5th shot.
Alright, I reel in the letter.
Right.
Don't drop it.
You open it up. Dear Mrs. Petrovna, your advice on dealing with the unwanted fiend in my home is quite good advice indeed. Tonight's ceremony will proceed as planned when the moon is at its highest peak, without, of course, the attendance of Mr. Durst. I must agree with you that with the assistance of such a remarkably innocent subject, the results of our proceedings may be far more improved. Innocent, of course, is not the term I would use. If nothing else, I am relieved that I shall no longer have to suffer the harlot's insufferable presence each time we must pass through the quarters to our meeting space. We shall be well rid of her indeed. My thanks, Mrs. Elizabeth Durst.
So I'll read that out from my perch up in this chimney.
Wow.
Well, that's a bit much.
Bit.
Then I'll wiggle on out. So you guys want me to try any more chimneys, or what's our next step?
That was.
Well,
That
there's
was-
plenty of chimneys to try.
All right, all right.
Alright,
How do you guys-
there's specifically 2 chimneys that look like, if you spend the time, like if you would like to spend 30 minutes, you would find 2 chimneys that can connect up.
Sure, like
Alright,
the central
go.
chimney.
Alright, you try the central chimney, and here's what you discover.
I'd be doing that from the 2nd floor, probably.
You find this room. Underneath, you see that there's drapes over a variety of different things.
Can I tell what's under the drapes?
Their outlines look like furniture, and some look more humanoid. One of them seems to be moving slightly more than the others.
Yeah, we're not going to this room.
That could be Thorn.
Fireball.
Fireball.
If anyone has mage hand, we can lift it.
I have mage hand, but
You do not think you can fit into the chimney?
yeah, I don't have visual.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, I could try the grappling hook trick again, but
The
But the
letter
thing was, like,
seems
what if
to-
you don't like what you uncover? You can't put it back.
the letter seems to imply that if you want to go up there, all we'd have to do is go through that secret passage we noticed.
yeah, go through the secret passage guarded by the ghost.
And I still hold the opinion it would not be particularly difficult to deal with this ghost.
Right. Let's deal with the ghost then.
Wait.
Let's set it on fire.
Can I cast the spell first if we're doing this?
Yeah, you have time to cast spells if you would like to prepare to go into combat with it.
Mhm. Is everyone else down?
Come down.
All right, I'll get into position, start climbing the wall, and sort of hide up in a corner.
I'll charge first.
Just as usual, as soon as you step those 5 feet in, it just goes, shh, the baby is sleeping.
Would we have advantage if it's surprised by us just attacking?
You would get what's called a surprise round on it, if it doesn't expect it.
All right, I hide up in the
Do we have to
corner.
attack?
Once it like turns away, I try to like reposition myself so that way I'm somewhere unexpected, you know?
Yes. Lars, you are easily able to, along with your shadow compatriot. Leo, if you want to move 5 feet closer like that, you will have to make a stealth check to see if you can creak the boards on the ground.
Okay.
I guess I don't.
the moment we want to attack, I'm going to scream and run at it and charge and do a reckless attack and probably die.
Alright, Leo, if you would like to be right there and closer to that, you will need to make a stealth check, for the wooden boards are quite creaky.
Okay, I thought the you said I could move forward, not back. Okay. I thought.
No, I meant like if you get any closer to that first 5 feet through the doorway, you see that you recall that the floorboards there were creaky.
Yeah, I think you
We're
just
allowed
want
to
to charge.
We're allowed to occupy the same spaces, right?
No.
No?
You'll-
Okay.
You can't end your turn on the same space. You can
Correct.
temporarily move.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and remove these.
We'll
Right,
have,
then.
I'm gonna start with a
Well, given how the chunked initiative system works, it just means that you would all get to move. It wouldn't have a surprise round, and then it would... Yeah, the initiative wouldn't matter in this case.
yeah.
Because you could all just willingly wait until you all move in the same order. So no initiative is required. It's just that you will all take your turns at once. It will be surprised if it is surprised, and then you all get to move again.
Alright, I'll start off with a we don't roll initiatives. Which is good
Alright.
because our initiative rolls have not been
It is
very
all in your
strong.
turns. Leo moves 30 feet forward and goes over to it. Your light touch attacks it. 4. However, an 8 is not enough to connect onto it. Your buckshot sling goes boom, dealing 4 damage to it, as it is resistant to the bludgeoning damage.
That's some crazy slingshot, my dude.
It also doesn't take much damage from this long sword that hits it, as your Eldritch Blast does connect. Roll that force damage for 11 force damage.
Wow.
Will you push it back 10 feet?
Do you guys want to push it back 10 feet?
No.
Yeah, make it well
Sure,
flat.
why not?
No, please.
Well,
No.
at least let me hit it first.
Okay,
Is that
hit
right?
it. Push it back.
No, because we get another turn after this. Which means if it's in the wall before it can move, like what are we gonna do?
Extra damage from wall splat, bro.
It doesn't care about walls. It can just leave, probably.
Yeah, but we care about walls.
Your pole axe
Yeah.
connects. Its AC is 12. It is not difficult to hit, and you deal 2 slashing damage to it.
Well, we don't know if this thing is hostile, but
I left Gertruda in the back. Or at least I just like issued her to
Mhm.
not to take part in this.
Yes, they will not, even if you had ordered them to. Vidi, are you doing anything?
I'll just move closer and like ready for in case they attack, but I won't attack myself.
Okay, so you're just readying to an attack action on it.
Yeah.
You stealth up in the ceiling behind a door a little bit, Lars. Sunny.
I will walk in the room but take no action.
Okay. And Fulu, you did yours. Cabal, do you have anything?
yes, I'm going to step over here and dexterously shoot through around my compatriots. And casting Firebolt.
Cast a firebolt and utterly miss, just impacting the stone wall behind it. On its turn, you see it just reel back in surprise from all of this. You're going to wake the baby! It is all of your turns again.
Well, that was a little bit less reactionary than I thought it'd be.
I don't care about the baby.
It appears to have been surprised and was unable to take an action this round, as the firebolt misses it again. Your pole axe crits into it, dealing
Wow.
a solid 7 damage. Another buckshot sling flies out, dealing another 3 damage to the Eldritch Blast connects in for 4 more force damage.
Andraste walks over to the closet in front of the door and tries to push it.
You
that-
push
is that
you
thing-
push it. It moves. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
What check?
Athletics, which would be used to determine how well you can push something in a short span of time. You move it a little bit, not quite enough to enter, but it has moved slightly.
Is the ghost over anything right now, or is it just?
It's always its feet are like planted on the ground, but as it's reeling from these hits, its feet sometimes slip through the ground.
Is there anything that looks flammable near it?
The bed, the wooden floor, kind of. Sunny's fur.
I'm just gonna only use the right one. Left is
You would
undamaged, right is damaged.
You told a light onto it. Give me a second. It fails, taking 12 whole radiant damage from tolling of the light. Ah! It screeches in agony from the sheer extent of the light burn. Any other actions? Its form appears to be fading.
Does it seem to take like more damage from radiant, or?
It does not. And based on your Arcana knowledge, there aren't too many creatures that do.
Alright.
There, is it still the same turn where I ready an action?
No, it is the next turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna, since we're attacking it, swing my greatsword.
Alright, you swing.
Nice.
Alright, that connects in for 4 slashing damage, halved because of its resistance.
Right.
Alright, you prepare to help as it's taking blow after blow from shot after shot. I believe that is all of the actions, as it proceeds to say, "You're going to wake the baby!" and releases a psychic wail out. Everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep,
I don't think
imagine
I'm
that.
within 30 feet.
Oh, well, it's going to move forward anyway to do that.
Nope, take the 15, not the 19. My
But
bad.
if it moves forward, then
Wait,
attacks of
does it
opportunity.
open?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I can easily move through the ground and up above.
No.
How do you make a save throw? Like, do you click the...
Constitution save throw button, yes.
Does Gertrude have to make it too?
Yes, Gertrude also has to make the save.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That's
Not
not-
the dog.
Oh,
Where's the Constitution save button?
They are above all of your trained abilities.
I got a big error whenever I hit that Constitution modifier.
Like when you hit the No, you rolled your Constitution save. I see the 19.
Oh, I don't.
Weird. I see you made a 19 on your Constitution save.
I meant for Gertruda.
Wait,
Oh, for
I
Gertrude.
did?
Let me
Oh,
try.
no, never mind. Never
I
mind.
don't think I have access to her sheet.
It's fine. I fixed it.
Sorry, I'm struggling a little.
Wait, did I have to roll it, or are you gonna keep that roll?
I'm just gonna keep that. That 12.
Oh, okay.
Alright, then.
I literally cannot find it. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I don't
I
know.
put a little screenshot in the Discord if you want to check there.
Yeah, sure.
It says Constitution above something that says saving throw. It's underneath Inspiration and underneath the 2 proficiency bonus.
Oh.
Fulu and Leopold, you both
Wait,
hit
that's
Constitution instead of Constitution save.
Yeah.
A
Well.
4? Are you kidding me? Okay, whatever.
And Fulu as well, you rolled Constitution instead of Constitution save. There we go.
Okay,
All
I
right.
rolled even better.
So, the following happens. As the Banshee wails out this way, Cabal, the following people will take 12 damage. Cabal, you take 12 damage. Large, you take 12 damage. Atreus, you take 12 damage. Andraste, you take 12 damage. Leopold, you take 12 damage.
I took less damage for failing than I would have on a success.
And everybody else who I didn't mention, which would mean Nameless, Viri, and Fulu, you all fall down to 0 hit points, as does Gertruda.
Oh no. Okay, so I have 20 hit points.
So do I just set mine to 0? Do I just set mine to
Yes.
0? Okay.
Wow.
Okay,
Lots for all,
I
everybody.
knew we shouldn't have fought this stupid thing.
Nameless, you are at 0 hit points as well.
Is it hurt at least?
It is like it's starting to fade, but it just keeps screeching, "Get out! You're going to wake the baby! Get out! Get out!"
Okay, was that the end of its turn?
That's all it does on its turn, yes. Anybody who's at 0 hit points, you must make a death saving throw. That includes
Man.
Gertruda. You can roll a d20 for Gertruda's saving throw.
11.
Alright, Gertruda has 1 death success, so they are 1 step closer to being stabilized.
She's going to outlive us all.
We all like threw a well, which is nice. I think. I don't know. How much do you need?
I just remembered I forgot to hex that ghost.
Yep, Atreus is looking around at his, half of his party basically wiped out. As, did it end their turn already?
Yeah, that was it. That was all for their turn. It is all your turns again.
Okay, I
You
rage.
try to stab into it a little bit more, dealing another 3 slashing damage into it.
How low does it look?
It's starting to fade from existence, but it
gonna
is
go
not
ahead
dead
and-
yet.
I'm gonna use my action surge to make another swing at it.
Alright, you swing, dealing another.
Nope.
3 damage to it. It is still not dead.
And then I'm gonna also just take that second wind now.
Is Leopold
Come on,
running
Reef.
into it?
Yeah, I'm going to rage and reckless attack. Two-handed, and I'm going to miss.
Alright, go for the advantage swing as another 5 damage goes onto it. Sorry, 6. 6 damage from the buckshot sling stings in.
Since we are all at 0 HP, we don't take a turn here, right? Because we're
Correct,
Our
unless
turn
somebody
was-
manages to
Just
heal
do
you.
a death saving.
Our turn
Where's
was the death
the-
saving throw.
Yeah,
Where's
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing?
okay.
I don't see it on my screen.
It is right here.
Does it
Is it?
seem like it's gonna be able to do another one of those whales?
Wait, is this?
It is
I-
yelling non-stop. You're not sure anymore beyond that. And Cabal, you see that it is almost entirely phased out of existence.
This is
I have
this is
the
it, though,
rage
right? Because I
damage
can
as
tell.
well.
Yes.
It's up right. It's
Okay,
right
cool.
above.
Well, my ears are ringing, and I don't like that because it reminds me of when Mother used to yell at me for not doing things.
Oh, after I attack, I'm also gonna scurry off to that corner.
Alright, you scurry.
So
I'm just gonna be here so we can see your HP.
Am I still attached to Lars? To
To Leo? Or to oh yeah, if you're
so
detached to
close
Lars, you're attached to
Johnny,
Lars.
Yeah.
so I storm off,
If you're
and I say,
unconscious, I think
"You're
you
not my
probably-
real mom."
I don't know.
And
Do I
cast.
fall off if I'm unconscious?
No, you would still be attached because of
Okay.
your shadow nature.
Burning hands.
Alright, and with that, a final fury of burning hands wails them out into the air. The baby! Your
I
initiatives aren't done
immediately
yet. Continue
go to-
moving in turn order until everybody is stabilized.
Yeah, I'll do a medicine on. Oh, and
It is not your,
right?
Hold on. Have you already used your action to do the attack for this turn?
Oh,
So,
yeah, true.
we have to wait until everybody's actions are done, which I think they are. In which case, everybody who is at 0 hit points make another death saving throw.
I'm gonna use my 30 movement to get as close to Gertruda as possible right now.
Yes, Gertruda makes a death save as well. Fulu, you have 1 death success. Andrasa, you have 1 death success.
two.
Virya Nameless, you have 1 death failure.
Well, 2
I
total.
believe that's
I'm
another
last
death success for
Okay.
Gertruda.
Yeah, Gertruda is
Wait,
getting
who's-
closer to being stabilized.
Who's almost
Who's-
dead? Closer
Hmm?
to dead?
Guess Nameless and I?
We have 4 people down.
In order to
Mhm.
stabilize someone, you must make a medicine check on them.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll try
I'm
to
gonna make a medicine
stabilize Nameless, who's hanging out in my shadow.
Yeah, you see a limp shadow just like trailing onto you, and you're like, I'm not totally sure what I'm doing, but I'm going for it. You attempt to stabilize Gertruda, but fail.
You try to CPR in a shadow.
Dude, shadow has been. You just like grab the shadow's form and just kind of like mold it like clay.
No, you're gonna be cat shaped again.
Let's stabilize Andraste. She has
Andrasa,
healing, right?
you're not healed, they're just stabilized, so they're not actively dying anymore.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Then next I'll move to Viri. Who's closer? Wait, who's closer to dying? I'll move to whoever is closer
I
to
think
dying.
that-
Viri,
one's
Viri
already-
has one death save, at least.
Yeah.
One does save, one failure. Yeah.
So they're not too far off, but you could probably still want to save them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is everybody's
okay,
actions done this turn? Everybody finished all their medicine checks and everything? If so, then we'll move to the next turn and another round of death saves. Then, if so, next round of death saves, go ahead and roll them. The last 3 that are currently down. Fulu, you have another death failure.
I didn't have one yet.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's your first death failure. Viri, you have 1 more death success.
Gertruda appears to be stabilized.
Gertruda has been stabilized.
Is Andraste already okay?
I think
Yes,
Viri-
Andraste has
Viri-
gotten it.
Theo stabilized me.
Okay. Then we have to stabilize Viri?
Yeah.
Viri and Fulu.
Viri
I
and
think.
Fulu.
Alright, I can medicine check over here.
Well,
Damn.
you're
Uh-oh.
not doing a very good job, so
Oh
I'll try
my
to help.
god, you like
Just slap
you
me.
give her a death failure.
Don't worry, those grow back.
Okay, it's okay. I save you too.
Yay.
He
Go
tried to
barbarian!
medicine check, so he's just gonna pick up Gertruda, carry them on his back.
Oh my god, wait, did you just get 2 nat 20s in a row? Dude.
Yes.
Hey, you're
Incredible.
finally rolling good.
You're not.
Wait, so
Finally.
Wait,
On
so it's Fulu
everything
stabilized?
except initiative, he is a master at rolling.
Is
I don't know
Fulu
about
stabilized?
I am not stabilized, no.
Alright, you are not stabilized yet. And
Oh, is Kamal not making a single medicine check?
Oh no, I just finished attacking.
okay, you
No,
have a
like
you have a
3
chance to
rounds
medicine
ago.
check now.
No, it's like 3. Attacking was
You
like
see
3
your
rounds.
bodyguard bleeding out on the ground.
I dust myself off and tell him to pick himself up.
Oh my god.
You really need my help.
Alright, roll persuasion.
And I
You know
Roll
what? Sure, make a
persuasion
persuasion
for us
check.
Not to fucking kill you.
You are stabilized, Fulu.
No.
Wait, does that actually work?
It will this time just because, I mean, Fulu's not going to die the next turn, and everyone could easily save them in time, so they're fine. So I'm just gonna, it's just kind of tongue-in-cheek this time.
That's funny.
Yeah, see, Leopoldo would have saved him anyway. Alright,
Always that one.
you are all at, a lot of people are at 0 hit points. The room has been cleared.
I'll just drag the people that are 0 hit points to a safe place. Probably here.
Do we reset the death successes and
Yeah.
failures?
It is
Yes.
reset.
As you will all wake up at, just to keep it simple, you will all wake up in 3 hours.
Unless someone uses
So-
any healing ability on any of us.
Hmm?
They will
Short
wake
rest?
up
Short
sooner.
rest?
I got a jar that can produce infinite mayonnaise. I'm not sure if that heals.
It will not.
That does
is
heal, dude.
mayonnaise an instrument?
We have to upgrade our jug to give us infinite healing potions.
Is that something you can do?
Ideally, we needed a healer in this party, but it's a
I'm
little
going to
didn't
level
we
as a
don't we have a
cleric.
cleric?
Yeah, he's down.
Well, I have tier 1s, but I'm down.
Mhm.
Both healers are down, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, where would you like to wait
Definitely.
out the next? Where would you like to wait out the next 3 hours?
Probably fine in this room.
I think the
Wait,
room
can we
where
open this door?
didn't-
Does this lead to outside?
No,
You
no, no, no,
attempt-
no, 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 no.
Large, you like jiggle it. It is locked.
Yeah, I expected as much.
I think here on the door where we didn't find any creepy ghosts or didn't almost die, I think this room is a good room, has a nice bed, and yeah, I think it's a good room. This is a good
Alright.
room.
Really
I
just
think the
stay in the
opposite.
servants' quarters.
Away from the door towards
Ew,
the unknown.
servants' quarters. I don't
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
on the second floor.
And as you push open this, I presume you do, you see some stairs leading up.
Ah, there's the fourth
Oh.
floor.
Oh no.
All right, let's wait on that. Got some downed people here. Might as well take a short
Yeah.
breather for us.
Right. So for
Put
people
the-
who are
put
up
the
and
bed-
awake, you can take a short rest. So 1 hour passes by. Those who are still up, you can roll your hit dice to heal up a little.
Haha! Max HP.
Yeah, Atreus is like,
I barely took damage. I don't think I'm going to roll.
I don't
I
think
don't need to.
Atreus was all that shocked by us fighting ghosts.
I mean, why not roll it? What's the reason for not?
you will not recover your hit dice until you take a long rest, and even then, only recover half of them. Rounded up.
I mean, we only have 2 right now, so
Yeah.
Wait, we do have 2?
we have
Mhm.
2 hit dice right now.
Well, I recovered tremendous. See, when I'm not doing medicine checks, I'm rolling fucking garbage. The dice are telling me that I need to
Oh
be
my
a
god,
healer.
you.
I
That
had way more
was
worse
rude.
rolls overall, I think.
Dang,
Alright, Cabal.
you're terrible.
Me and Sunny are
I
like,
mean, we
oh
rolled
yeah, we got
exactly
this.
the
This is
same.
easy.
Dang,
Something
I
you
rolled a
notice
1
as-
and a 2.
Something you notice, by the way, as you're taking a short rest, you see occasionally something drips down from the ceiling. And it kind of singes on the floor a little bit before just kind of seeping further down. It's like a
Wait, wait.
greenish yellowish liquid.
Where do we see this?
Hmm.
It just drops from the ceiling every now and then, just very sporadically. Like if it hits you, it just kind of stings a little, but like not enough to hurt you or anything.
I'll pass around
Yeah.
some dream pastry for those who want to partake in one. Split up one of the remaining ones.
Actually, that dream pastry saved me. I took 12 damage, and without those 3 temporary hit points, I would have got down.
I barely took damage.
It's another hour passes by, and you're just resting up here. You see something here in this corner, a kind of wisp-like, kind of white glow is starting to appear there.
Zombie
The
ghost.
ghost is coming back.
Oh no.
Oh lord. I don't think we have much time to waste here, guys.
Why, Yumate?
We can probably take them up to the second floor, to the next floor real quick, or just go back down. But we're gonna eventually have to come back in here. So
Yes,
Why don't
Lars,
you
it
guys
does.
just all drag us into the secret tunnel?
Wait, Lars, are you eating an entire dream pastry or only part of it?
I'm splitting it with the awake party members.
Okay, if you split it up, then yes, it will be about 3 temporary hit points again.
Atreus does not take part.
Yeah, I want to
So it's only split 3 rays.
In that case, 4.
Yeah, 4 entire HP.
Yeah, boy.
Set it on fire.
But yes, there's a white, like, wisp-like figure that is starting to appear over here. By the second hour.
Can I like walk over there, try to like blow it away?
You blow on it. It kind of shifts a little bit, but just returns back to its position.
All right, that's the best I got.
Okay.
Sit back down.
I move here, I look at it, and I say, "Would you please go away? Just don't stay here. Just move somewhere else."
But nobody
Please.
hears.
I tried. I sit on the fireplace.
As the third hour is beginning to arrive, it's not quite the third, about 2 hours and 30 minutes, you start seeing the face of that ghost appearing right here. It's just currently closed as it is beginning to materialize once more.
Whom's ghosts?
The ghost that we just dealt with. It's coming
When?
back. I
Are
figured
you
as much.
fucking serious?
I had warned you guys.
It is not there
Alright.
yet, it's just half materialized.
I think you guys
Okay.
should drag us upstairs.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what Atreus is doing. Alright, one at a time. Atreus is dragging
Potentially.
each person one at a time up
You could
the
Yeah,
stairs.
I'll put one on
Potentially.
my shoulder.
Let us just try to materialize.
I am strong enough to carry Nameless.
I guess we don't look on it as it materializes and have to do it again later.
should I close the door behind us?
Yep.
Does it
Let's not go
matter?
back there.
Yeah, close the door.
You close it and it's closed. You see that the stairs
the
do
door?
lead further up. I'll review exactly where.
The door stops us, but doesn't stop them.
Well,
oh God.
I don't know. Some ghosts follow different rules.
Yeah.
It may not bother us as
I
long
have
as we're
no
not bothering
idea.
the baby. Whatever. There's no baby there, but
Yeah.
I think right now the important thing is we take our comrades out of here.
Yeah. I think the stairs are safe. I think we don't need to open this door. I think opening this door is a bad idea. I think we stay here and rest here. Please.
Not much one for luxury, are you?
No, I'm not.
But I can't see why we can't just go through the next floor.
Because people are dead, dying, and if there's a monster the other way of this door, we die. Everyone dies.
Yeah, there's some of that slime ooze leaking from this floor, so might want to be careful.
That too.
Alright. If you would like to wait an hour in the stairwell, then eventually those who are at 0 HP return at 1 HP. Even Gertruda kind of opens their eye like...
Yep,
Yeah.
Atreus is like patting Gertruda. Like the good girl that she is.
Lars will offer his final remaining dream pastry to anyone who wants to partake.
If we waited here for 3 hours, you can probably wait another hour.
If you would like to, you can spend another hour in here and then finish short rest among those who are injured. Are you
And that's
nibbling
that?
enough to eat like half of it, Nameless, or like a portion of it, or whatever?
Sure, if no one else wants it.
I wanted to. Sorry, I'll take some.
Then, if it's split amongst 3 or 4 people, if it's split between 3, then that's 4 HP, and if it's split amongst 4, then that is 3 HP. Sorry.
I was
And
getting some.
Not me.
if it's just you both,
Yeah.
if it's just you both each get 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
I
And
think
Okay.
the trick
Wait.
is never to eat a whole pie.
Oh.
Always share. Never eat the whole pie, because if you eat the whole pie, it will explode or something. I don't know.
All right, go ahead. An hour passes by. Those who are wounded can make your short rest. You can roll your hit dice to see if you recover any HP. If you have 2 hit dice total.
Jesus Christ.
How many dice does Gertruda get?
Gertruda gets a D8, so they have D8 hit dice.
Okay.
Alright.
Damn, this dog is
Oh,
healthier
Gertruda's
than I
level. Yeah, Gertruda's fine.
I rolled both of them, if that's okay, because I only
Yes.
rolled 2 the first time.
Mhm.
So 13 plus 1 for a total of 14.
I accidentally rolled 3 times, so disregard the last one.
All right. The party back up a little bit. You are ready to continue.
Nice,
All
I'm
right,
ready to
I'll test this door, make sure
kick
it's not
doors and
locked.
open butt.
It is not, and it opens.
Wow.
Oh, no monster. That's
This door here has 2 words emblazoned on it: Thorn and Rose.
All right, that's the kids' room.
We have the key to the room.
Well, yeah, they for some reason locked out of there.
All right. There's gonna be like another ghost in there or something. Everyone, get ready.
Atreus is like motioning for Gertruda to stay more than enough feet to not get hit by a whale.
All right. Sunny dramatically puts in the key and turns it slowly.
Wait, you don't need to do this. I can do this. Just give me the
He
key.
dramatically continues.
Ah.
Oh
Sure.
no.
Oh no.
Wait, is that
Oh.
like a
The baby.
skeleton?
You see 2 skeletons there. hugging
Oh
each other.
God.
It's the parent.
I knew they were ghosts. I knew it.
Wait, is it the
How
kids' room?
old are the
Do
skeletons?
not
You
touch
look, you
them.
look, you look around, Vidi, and you see that there are dollhouses, toys, and other childlike things around the room.
I see.
How old do the
This-
skeletons look?
You look around at the skeletons. Do you have a survival proficiency?
I think so. Let me look.
I do.
You can go ahead and take a look at Dressa. You look at the skeletons, and they seem like they are but an hour old.
Wow.
Nice. Can I
Wait,
tell
like
what
an hour
being
old
skinned
dead?
and
1
muscled
hour,
them?
Lou?
They could be magic also.
Where's the meat? Like,
The
how
flesh.
did they become skeletons?
They were
The
eaten.
flesh, yes.
The
Damn.
dogs
Oh,
from the
God.
first floor, they ate all the meat.
This looks like a door.
Well, I'm
It is a
performing
window.
the funeral rites anyways. I'll take a sheet from one of the beds, and I'll cover them, and I'll perform the rites.
Can
They-
we actually
they
like
deserve that.
can somebody with Arcana like or whatever check if they're magical since they look like they're brand new?
Probably Cabo.
Yeah. Can I tell if they're magical?
They don't
They're
look
magically
magical,
dead.
but you know that there's magic that can often make things seamless or not, and this whole house has been messing with you the whole time.
You are correct. I wouldn't trust my senses.
True.
One thing that is also noticeable as you look around the room is that this window appears to have been boarded up.
Hey, guys, I don't mean to be a complete jerk and all, but we were told to get the rose. Now we got a rose, but what about the skeleton of Rose?
Hey, do they got vampire fangs? Maybe they were locked up for the same reason as the priest kid, you know?
You look at the necks, and there's no holes of any kind there.
Wait, are the skeletons the
Are they
size of
skeletons or are they flesh?
children?
They are definitely small.
No,
Like
no, no.
one is smaller than the other, but both are small.
Correct. They lie in the middle of the room wearing tattered clothing. One of them is
Wait,
cradling a dog.
skeletons or
Are they complete
or-
skeletons or are they like flesh?
Complete skeletons.
But wait, how are we
So
gonna
how
see
do-
if there's
how
like
do-
hole punctures on them?
I mean, there's no hole punctures on the actual skeleton itself.
Oh, I meant
Well,
looking like at their teeth, seeing if they had
Yeah.
fangs.
You take a look over at the teeth, and there are no fangs, although one of them looked like they were missing a few teeth, as might be expected of a small child.
Right, so I guess they ain't vampires.
This.
Well,
This-
I don't
this ain't
see a
right.
problem with taking the skeleton. Just in case that's what the vampire actually wanted, Mr. Strahd.
I mean, I don't want to leave their skeletal remains here, at least. So either he doesn't want their remains and we can give them a proper burial, or he wanted their remains and we can just. I mean, it's a skeleton. What worse thing could you do besides, bringing them back? I guess.
Help me
Skeleton.
separate the two, please.
We can wrap them up in the bed sheets and use that to carry it, so we don't dirty our own bags.
Is there any entrance or like a look of an entrance here for this thing that we've been?
You knock on the side of it to see if you can find anything, and it sounds hollow, but there doesn't seem to be anything on this side of the wall.
Do you think that we can break it?
Yeah,
we
I think
have
it's
a
the time
lot
for a
more-
sledgehammer.
but I think we have a lot more things you can do before we start breaking.
Yeah.
Oh.
First, this door.
I'm assisting Leopold in separating the two skeletons.
And so you do. Sonny, are you opening that door over there?
I'll check if it's unlocked and I'll wait for my party to be ready.
It is unlocked.
All right.
So
All right.
the kids
At
that
some point-
said that sometimes they went to their rooms.
Oh god, they went to their rooms when the fucking thing came.
Yeah, and what is the thing that was coming where they
They
had
said it
to
was at the
hide?
basement, is what they said. We have yet to find the basement. Let's all calm
We
down
are,
for a
in
moment.
fact, probably the furthest away from the basement as we've been all day.
This is the wrongest we've gotten.
Maybe the entrance to the basement is in this mysterious room, and I'll open the door.
That'd be a very long staircase, but you know what? Maybe.
Here, maybe the basement is here in the attic.
Yes.
Another shabby looking room. This one has another letter that looks like it's partially penned with tears on it.
I'll read it out.
Right. You go ahead and pick up this letter and begin looking it over. And give me 1 second, I'm just doing something. I'm finding where I stashed it. My most pathetic servant. I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on to a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortunes spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a
Strahd.
bastard son? Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarovich.
And of course, Sunny is reading that in a mocking tone in Strahd's voice.
I recognize the accent right away.
Fuck.
Okay, so wait, what is this about a bastard son?
So the way I see it, Mr. Durst was cheating on his wife with the handmaid, and that is the new baby that is downstairs. And the first letter was from the wife talking about killing the handmaid on the altar, assumedly in the basement.
I don't think she was killing the handmaid. I think she was killing the baby. She said innocent, and innocent was in quotes because she doesn't consider the baby innocent because it's a bastard. I think she's actually sacrificed the baby.
Well, it's about the second paragraph.
Yeah. To the.
I'm relieved that I
The
shall
last
soon no
sentence.
longer have to suffer the harlot's insufferable presence each time we pass through.
We shall be well rid of her indeed, seems to be the key.
Yes, that seems to be the thing.
But I think the sacrifice, like I don't think they sacrificed the woman. I think the sacrifice, like the goal, was to get rid of the woman, like to just destroy her without, like, in a way that would leave her as a ghost that's composed entirely of pain and can never pass on, even if it's bashed really hard in the head.
I think
Either-
she's saying
Either way, the basement is likely where the ritual had taken place.
Yes.
I think
And-
she's saying that like the baby is like innocent, as in like maybe don't hurt the baby, because she says, I must agree with you that with the assistance of such remarkably innocent subject, and then she starts talking about killing the handmaiden.
Yeah, like
So-
she says, remarkably innocent subject. I don't think the lover of her husband is a remarkably innocent subject.
Well,
Yeah,
that's why
no,
just
she's
innocent
talking
is
about
not
a
quite the
baby
term
right
I would
there.
use.
Yeah, but that's
I
not the.
don't think it matters. I don't think arguing about if it's the baby or the maiden matters.
Holy shit, dude.
Sonny, you search around this room for anything valuable, but it is bereft of anything, interestingly.
He
Alrighty.
just picked up his stuff and left. And he left and left the kids because. Yeah.
Alright, so who here is strong and wants to use a sledgehammer?
I am, and I want. I think you're stronger than me. I'm more tenacious.
I definitely would love to smash something, so yes.
Trace is gonna want to check out this room.
Right. You open it and you see what has been described to you previously. You see that this little curtain over here like moves a little bit and then stops.
Which one? Sorry, did you ping it?
Yeah, sorry, let me put it on the right layer.
Okay.
This one or the further one?
This one.
I wonder if it's the boy.
We
Thorn, is that you?
You see the blanket just a little bit, right? And actually moves, trips, and just lays flat on the ground. Bump.
Aww.
I'll throw a ball bearing at it.
No.
Like, not to do
Ah!
it, just to like plink it.
I closed the door to the kids' room.
Atreus is gonna
that's a
enter
good
and
idea.
approach the person who tripped. Where are they? Still there?
Yeah, around the same area. They just kind of tripped on the floor, and then they just
Hey,
stopped
dude.
moving.
Pick up my
Make it
ball
his way
bearing while
around.
you're in there.
He's gonna. Hey Thorn, you right there?
They climb out. You found me. I'm looking for Rose too next, but I don't know where she is.
All right, she warned us of your game. We had already found her for you. I think she went downstairs last I saw her.
And then dramatically behind you, they open up the curtain.
Ah! How did you?
I win.
I
Wow.
wanna ask the kids about their mom because they mentioned their dad a couple of times when I was talking to them, but they didn't say anything about their mom, as
Oh.
far as I recall.
She's mean. I don't like talking to her.
Why do you say that? Why is she mean?
She's always busy and she yells
Hey,
at
you're
us.
You're asking a lot of sensitive questions to these kids. Give them a break.
I mean, they don't seem to care.
Oh, but you know who is good at hide and seek, even better than us? It's Walter's. They think for a bit. They kind of lean in. Mama. They kind of giggle like they're saying something they shouldn't.
Interesting. Are they currently playing?
Yeah, in this room.
In this room.
Eyes emoji.
This is like he's giving the best poker face he can as he says, under one of these curtains, I imagine.
But we haven't
Well,
tried. We were hiding first.
But sure. I'll play along. He's like looking around through these curtains and see if he can recognize a more human-like feature. In any of these
Indeed, you
curtains.
can. As you pull this one across, you see a skeleton on the ground that looked like it was clutching something in its hands that's no longer there, and with multiple wounds in the back of its spine.
Wow.
There she is. She's so good. She always wins.
The best poker face he can give. What was her name again? Sorry, out of character.
Rose.
No, not Rose. The person we just found.
They keep on just calling them Walter's mommy.
Okay, yep. So Atreus is gonna Walter's mommy. I have found you. Well, either way, kids, you're gonna have to run along now. We're kind of needing to search this area for.
Walter, though.
Okay. And they head off, walking past all of you into the
Walter's
hallway,
always a baby.
and going downstairs.
I'd really wish that they could stop doing that.
Seeing his hammer people distracted by talking to ghosts. Sonny's gonna try the alchemy jug, pour out some acid on the wall.
On this side of the wall, it seems to heal a bit, but as it does, Andraste on this side, you see some of the stone is being moved, actually, from right here, and like over to the other side, shifting to make up for the wall that had been melted.
Ooh, keep going.
Well, that's interesting.
All right. Keep pouring some acid out. See what happens.
I take
And if-
off this thing.
Everything else here is just furniture as you remove the drapes. And as more and more of this stone is put there, you do see a stairwell in front of you.
Fucking brilliant.
Aha! Now, it might have been easier to try this on the bottom floor in retrospect.
We're getting our steps in today.
No, it's good. It's good. We solved the mystery, some part of it. And now, holy shit, dude.
This
Do you
skeleton,
wanna-
he said it looked like it was holding something, so it's not actually holding something?
It is not. You kind of look over inside of its arms, right? And you try to make an estimation of where it is. You see some suit on the ground making an outline.
Is it approximately baby size?
Wait, sorry.
It
did
is
you say
approximately
suit?
baby sized.
Wow.
He took the baby out of her hands and sacrificed him to Satan.
That's uncharacteristic of Leopold, a very religious man.
As Atreus says once again, I don't want to just leave yet another body here. He's going to try using the curtain that they were draped in, and try to gather up their body, much like the kid.
You see enough.
Yeah, I'll do the last rites for the woman as well.
I would like to note there is still one more secret room that we have not gained interest to.
Yes. There is.
We could go back there, yeah. I've got
I
this thing
think
that
we
never
should.
runs
go
out of
for the
liquid,
wall.
and I pour some acid on the floor next to
I
me.
think we should head to the basement because leaving down here means we have to go through the Banshee.
Yeah, I'd rather not go through that thing on the third floor again.
Oh God, yes. Forgot
Let's head to
about
the
that.
basement.
Nowhere else to go but down.
And so, if everyone basically everyone in agreement here, you all begin to descend, as that is where we can end off the session.
You mean descent?
Wow.
Wow, fucking hell, dude.
Yes, descend.
I like where are we
Words.
ascending?
You have already
to the
ascended.
basement. That's even higher than the attic.
It's sent to God, Lamau.
If we keep ascending, we might reach a place we didn't think we'd be going so soon.
Do we have a chance to get into this last room before we go into the basement?
Are you willing to walk past the Banshee? Yeah,
The
that's-
stairs. The stairs come out on the second floor. We don't have to go all the way down yet.
You see the second floor.
Can't we melt the floor? It's wood. Can't we melt the floor?
And
Here,
what? Drop
and
down
drop?
to the basement?
Not,
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
drop down
exactly an
here.
expert, but usually wood burns more than melts. But
If
Yeah,
you want
I
to
mean-
But
just
it is also acid.
I don't think that's the problem.
a-
Like we can't
make
just
a
like
hole.
make a stick landing like 4
No.
stories down and
No,
all
it's
us
not
be
4
okay.
stories. It's not 4 stories. We drop
Wow,
from
we're
here.
just
Well, I
playing
mean,
Rainbow Six
the
Siege at
acid
this
would
point.
burn
From
through the
here
floor and
to
then fall
here.
down to the next floor and then burn
Yeah.
through the next floor.
Yes.
I think if you really want the safest way right now, besides going through the basement, is to go down the stairwell a little bit, maybe count the stairs, and then go through the wall again with the acid.
So it only produced 8 ounces of acid before running out.
It took all 8
We have
ounces.
hammers. We have hammers.
How long does it take to produce more?
The whole
According
day.
to my extensive knowledge of jugs of alchemy provided by Fuli, at dawn is when it recharges.
Alright.
I think
I'd
we
rather
can
not
just
stick around.
sledgehammer
Alright,
the,
let's
the ground here.
I
It's
I
wood.
I
Wood breaks.
think
It's a lot of
but then to
splinters.
get back up here we'd have to go through the Banshee.
More or less, because we can leave a rope, and climb down.
Yeah,
We
Lars
have
has a grappling tool.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're going to smack the floor with a sledgehammer?
Yeah, I will.
Alright, you slam! Boom! It splinters a bit. And as it splinters, you see it starting to reform.
Ah,
Oh.
who would have thought?
Okay, that's fair.
No, we don't have acid.
Yeah. It's okay,
Alright.
it's okay.
It's time to
I'm not disappointed.
go through the secret staircase.
You go into the secret tunnel.
We go.
And that's where the session ends.
Wow.
A really good session, by the way.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Yeah.
I
That
always,
was-
Honestly, didn't expect us to spend the entire time in the house. It's a lot bigger than I thought.
I thought
Yeah.
it was like a small house with like one
Yeah, like a
story.
tiny hut. Like you go in, grab the rose. and
Yeah,
head out.
that was what my brain was telling me too.
Simple job. Go in, go out.
I mean, I thought we'd mainly be doing like the adventuring and stuff outdoors or something. I don't know what I was thinking. But
Mm-hmm.
this is
No,
is
no, no,
great.
no, no. Dungeon. This
In a
is
game called
super
Dungeons and
good.
Dragons, it turns out there are dungeons.
Oh no.
We're about to
we
go to
know what's
dungeon.
involved.